This is as far
All right, hello everyone, and
screaming,
welcome.
right?
No screaming. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It appears we are live now. Welcome back
We
to.
though? Are we
Yes, I
actually
looked at my
alive?
Twitch and we are live. We are currently streaming
I
to the
don't
internet.
believe you.
Welcome, internet people. We're gonna play some Fire Emblem Three Houses today. We're gonna get back into this game, and I am more than ready to do this because I actually wanted to play Three Houses because I haven't played a game in the actual campaign mode. Since I gave up on Zelda a few days ago. And yes, chat, at this point, I pretty much have given up on Zelda. I'm over that game.
We'll be adding something new to our repertoire.
Yes, there will be a replacement for Zelda on a different day. So I have an idea.
Keep it hidden, but it will be hilarious.
It will be good because the game is notoriously, it's notorious for many reasons. Because it is hilarious. It is not only up.
It's getting over it.
No. No. I'm not playing that shit either.
Matt's like, no, wait.
Just the meme of the, yeah. You know what that's from, by the way? I believe that's from the Punisher TV show.
Yeah.
Marvel superhero.
Okay.
I wonder how
Who's that
far we
actor?
can get with this plan. Dread Claude said it could use some refinement. Any ideas?
Well, anyway.
You feel that's shot as
I like that one because that's the one that I feel has more
I don't understand what the point of that would be. On
success
second
rate.
thought, let's just stick to the plan as originally conceived. That seems safer.
Anyway, so our goals for today are more or less,
Each time we take a step forward, more blood is spilled.
just get to
By
the
spilling
mission,
that
and then
blood,
we're going to
we're
do
able
an
to take yet
extremely
another
stupid
step
strategy for it.
Yes, it's gonna be
We'll
good.
see if it
War
works
is
also.
always a cruel affair.
There's a good chance that it
Luckily, we have
doesn't.
each other to
And
lean
if it doesn't,
on.
well, we
Steeled our
tried.
hearts. We won't be broke. I couldn't agree more. Oh, and about taking the fort?
We
it's
tried
called
and
the
it was
Impregnable
most likely
Fortress for a reason.
hilarious. Anyway, though, up until the mission is fair game for whatever you want to do, Matt. So
Alright, let me just go
I'll
ahead
leave it to you.
and fix my chair. My chair was apparently a little low. Chat, I fixed my chair. I'm gonna harvest stuff from the greenhouse while I do this.
Mm.
Harvest. What is a peach currant? What is that? I got a turnip. Alright, I can throw that at people in Mario 2.
You
Cool.
can also throw it at people in Smash Bros. And Oko them.
That is true. Can do that. Plant that. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, more vegetable seeds. Ooh.
Right.
Let's see you. Oh, oncoming fish. Okay.
Oh no, it's a fishing episode. Everybody run for the hills.
No.
Why not?
Because fish. Fish aren't scary.
Have you tried fighting a fish before? That's
I'm...
like half the bigger your size.
No. But I've watched people do it on TV. There are some really massive fish out there. It's
Yeah.
insane. It was like Deadliest Catch or something was the show. I forget. It was like on TV. My dad was watching it. I watched it too. I'm like, holy crap, this fish is enormous. It was like a 350-pound fish.
Yeah,
It was huge.
Nature be whack.
Yeah, nature's like... Hey, what if I just make this times 3?
What if I just made this makes humans? Oh no, I made a mistake.
That is... true.
Speaking of humans and mistakes, we happen to have had something very major that happened recently that was a massive mistake.
Elon's a dumbass! Again!
Yay! He's a dumbass, but especially so today.
You know what's funny? Is he already rose the limit again.
He did already?
He rose it twice. The amount of tweets you can view
Nice.
before you get rate limited. Like, he...
Oh, how many is it now?
Let me check his Twitter after I'm done catching this fish, because I forget. Because I saw like a couple of different numbers, and I just wanted to verify which one is actually like the case. Let's see.
We raised it by 2 each time. 2 and only 2.
2 tweets, yeah. Here, let's see. Twitter.com. Let's check his email. I'm not paying to read your tweets, dude. It's oh my god, so stupid. Okay.
What do you say?
Okay, so there you can now. Okay, so if you're verified, pay for verification, you get 10,000 tweets. I think a day. You get 1,000 as if you're an unverified account, an old unverified account, and if you're a new unverified account, you get 3,000 a day, or 500. You get a 500,000. Just
Hooray.
my god, Elon! If you want to ban the bots, it's not hard to ban the bots.
Sure it is. It requires work and thinking, and Elon can't be bothered to do that.
That's true. He has to hire people, and right now he's not paying anyone. Apparently, the reason is they might not be paying some of their bills to Google for their services, so they just don't have the ability to like let you browse Twitter. You know who really loves not being able to let people see a bunch of tweets?
Doesn't matter how sturdy the keep.
Advertisers.
Commander defending it is incompetent.
Advertisers like, so they're not going to see our tweets. All right, well, we'll just stop our advertising again. So I feel like by like Monday he'll undo it.
That's what they say. At least.
I mean, he kind of has
Wonder if
to
that
at
applies
this
to Fort
point.
Mercy.
The entire internet is shitting
All I
on
know
him.
is, if I was the
Yeah, Mr.
Emperor,
Beast did, and it
like,
was hilarious.
a million years assigning-
He's like, I hit it. It took me only like 10 minutes,
Hi.
and that's Mr. Beast.
Like,
Like,
I'm not trying to advocate for people using Twitter or anything, but like, even as a with a basal understanding of how Twitter works and how much people use it, these numbers are shit.
hi everyone. Yeah, no, Daniel. I follow like 1,500 people. If I see all of them like tweet once, I'm
It's
just
delicious. My absolute
Yeah, exactly.
favorite.
Like, you cannot have that small of a number and expect people to not give praise hell over it.
it's really stupid. I just
So what we're saying, though, is that it's pure, unadulterated musk.
ain't that true. Musk is.
Oh yeah, so I also heard another interesting thing.
Chad, I got a Blue Sky
Yeah.
invite, but I can't use it yet because they're not.
Ooh, this is
They're temporarily disabled new signups due to an influx of traffic, so I gotta try again later.
This food is a revelation.
As I
I
had
can't
said
help
to
but
Matt
smile when
before
I
the
eat it.
stream, gee, I wonder how that happened.
Me
Anyway,
too.
though, I also heard that there's like, I don't know how to really explain it because I'm not the technical person here, but basically it's something like people are getting rate limited, but the site itself doesn't recognize it's being rate limited, so people.
Twitter?
Well, yeah,
Flavor
so it's
is
like people
nostalgic.
keep,
I did not
or
expect-
rather, the site itself keeps trying to send requests to show more tweets, but then it's like, oh, but we can't do that because it's blocked. So the site itself is just kind of cycling into like, hey, keep trying to fire this. We're trying to show more things, right? Yes,
Professor.
and the person that sent it basically said that
You
it's
know when
like
you work your
Twitter
muscles and they
is
start screaming?
DDoSing itself.
That means you gotta be nice to them. If your muscles are hungry,
I don't know
you
how
gotta
true it
feed 'em.
is,
And let them rest when they're
but
tired.
I like to imagine
Of
that it
course.
was implemented
What's
so
with
shittily that this is happening.
It's just
So,
like it's such a cluster, especially like it's a holiday weekend, man. Like, what do
this
you
is the
do?
best time to make mistakes and not to have the ability to deal with the consequences.
It just blows my mind how dumb Elon can actually be. Being worth that amount of money, you should not be able to be that stupid.
I mean, we say that as if our entire like societal structure is based around people that are stupid getting into
soon, please.
power
Hey, welcome.
and not dealing with the
You have a good
consequences of
eye.
it. It's really dumb if you think about it.
Yeah.
You have a good eye. A pleasure doing
Yay!
business.
Theories on
Come again.
So-
Nihilism of the government or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, though, I had another funny bit of news that popped up the other day.
I mean,
So, Final Fantasy 16 came out, right?
That is true, and it's apparently sold very, very well. And Square, for once, is like, we like the results after a few million copies. For once, they're not like, it didn't meet our expectations, even though it sold like millions of copies. For once, they're actually like, no, it's good. It's a good game. It's sold very well.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. But anyway.
You mean until like next time they do their earnings report?
Yeah. But anyway, that's not the point I was trying to raise here. The point I was trying to raise here is that it's apparently not very optimized, or not optimized well in some parts.
What, Twitter?
So that what?
Twitter?
No, like, so according to a Young Yeah video I watched, and this is kind of corroborated by people on the internet saying this, but apparently there are certain cutscenes. Let's Manuela.
Get a new room.
First or third.
I'll go with
But anyway,
first.
so apparently if you play it on PS5 for a certain cutscene within the game, it has some amount of chance of just hard crashing your PS5.
That's the most Square thing ever. God. Hi, Greg.
Not only that, but the system itself, or the game itself, seems to like overtax the PS5 to insane degrees, and nobody's not, or like, seems to be sure why, but it happens. So there were people.
There's a cutscene on Final Fantasy 16 that hard crashes your PS5.
Oh, good.
Greg,
Yeah,
I
so
feel like it's
people
your doing somehow, even though you've not touched a single line of code in that game. I'm still blaming you.
And I've also no access to a PS5, so I couldn't even prototype a problem. I can't
Right,
even
but
begin to divide. I can't begin to design your problem, let alone produce it.
That sucks. I'm still blaming you. Also, I can't find magic users.
Dorothea and Mercedes are here, though.
Well, I talked to Mercedes already. I'm looking for Dorothea.
If you can't find Dorothea, though, just go find somebody else.
Hey.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so like the entire game just seems to cause people's PS5s to just overheat constantly. And I don't know if it's like
Oh, the
a
PS5, that's like a newer console.
Here we are. It's
I don't
almost
know. I
easier to
blame
think about war as
optimization, but
theater.
I'm not the person to
With
be
the
asking
stage,
for
an
such
entire
things. So
continent.
I blame Optimus Prime.
Something like that. If an
nice.
accident happens,
But
almost everyone
yeah,
just
so that's been a thing that's been going on for the Square Enix side of the world.
This experience is critical.
Let's see, what else? There was the
They found the sub.
They hold
yeah,
up
that
the
is a
sub.
thing.
Yeah, and they managed to find it somehow. They managed to find the pieces of it that weren't
It's
shredded to like literal particles.
it's genuinely impressive given how big the ocean is.
It really is, honestly.
As I suspected,
There's so
they seem
much
to be supporting
water.
the Imperial Army now. Though I don't quite know, nor do I know what tricks they'll use against us.
Like, it's
Not-
almost as mind-blowing as thinking about how much sky there is.
Okay.
I mean,
The
if you
water's
think
heavy.
about it, the sky is less of a problem
There's word that
simply
you know,
because
but there must
it expands beyond the natural scope of what humans are capable of thinking of before their heads explode.
Humans would.
Challenge accepted. I spend a lot of time
Some
thinking
say
about
they
how
saw
big
Gilbert,
clouds are.
who used to serve in the Knights of Seros. at
Yeah, I
Rome.
mean,
Apparently,
they
he was
are very
originally a
big.
knight
But
and he
anyway,
was an exceptional knight.
damn it, I lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah, the Avatar game. The Avatar game looks like it's for a Wii game.
Yeah, all
I'm
the
pretty
comments.
sure they did make a Wii game for the
They did.
Avatar.
We cannot, whatever strategy.
They did. That's the dumb thing, is they did make a Wii game. It looked terrible for the time.
I played that game. I think I beat the game. I either beat the game or I got to the last area and then completely could not figure out where I was supposed to go.
Of my past.
They're catching up to
Riches
the
and
cutting-edge
poverty,
technology that
glory
is
and
the
failure.
Nintendo Wii.
That city has it all.
Oh god, I'm
And
looking at
if
the
I'm honest, that's how
gameplay
the
now.
past
Are
is.
you
Holy
only
shit.
just now looking at
It's
it?
always a different story than what you
Yes.
I looked
I'm
at it
pretty
earlier.
sure-
Oof.
Oh lord, I'm pretty sure the Wii game did have better animations.
Can you look at it real quick? Go find it on YouTube.
Fortified, I wonder. Do you happen to
let's
know the
see,
nickname
game.
given to that one? Seemed myself.
It keeps giving me the James Cameron avatar, not the
Just search Avatar: The Last Airbender Wii game. Like, you have to be careful with it because of the movie, Daniel. That's the fun part. James Cameron's like, what if I just ruin your day?
Okay, I am looking at it. It does have smoother animation.
This game's supposed to be out in like 4 months? Or like 2 months? 2 to 3 months? Ugh. You know what's funny? It's the same thing happened to the people who made the Gollum game. They announced, hi, we're no longer going to develop video games.
Standing face to face with the
Gee, I wonder how
it is
stuff
my
like that
hope this-
happens.
Like, what did they think would happen? They're morons for that.
I mean, like I said earlier, we live in a world where incompetent people are the ones running the important things.
Excuse you, the Golem game is a masterpiece.
Isn't it? It's a masterpiece in how not to do game design.
It's a masterpiece in how not to do.
That's how.
Just,
Just full stop. Just don't do like this.
just full please stop. But
Myself.
also, please keep going. I want to see where this ends up. Guys, come back.
Just like, it's... I don't understand. Modern game development is so confusing to me.
I mean, honestly, the part where you try understanding is probably the part where you descend into madness, so just stop trying to think about it.
That's true.
The game industry right now is basically Cthulhu. Don't look at it.
It's always
I mean,
so
I think
peaceful
just
having that assault
our
language.
main...
That sounds hard.
Wait,
Oh, really hard.
our
Of course
main
you'd say-
governing systems are just imploding. Or at least managerial governing. So, like... Twitter's blowing up.
This
Game development's blowing up. That kind of stuff.
Politics
Yeah.
is blowing up.
That always
Well,
happens.
yeah, but
That's been the
politics
case ever
are-
since the first human was like, I'm in charge.
No, I'm in charge. Oh,
I'm
God,
in
how
charge. I will bring the food. I will
awful.
hunt the
gonna
food.
Win. I'm gonna win. Waluigi time. Hey.
No, that was just Luigi. Okay, let's see what kind of upgrades I can give these people. I'm gonna go to Raphael real quick and do some upgrades with him for the, not magic.
Yeah, so the world's a mess right now, so if you are living in this world, which if you're not, I don't know how you're watching this, but if
Hi,
you are
aliens
living
watching
in
my stream. Welcome.
Hi,
Hi,
Savage.
aliens. But anyway, if you are watching this when there are no longer humans on this planet, well, let it be known that humans were stupid and we probably deserve to go anyway.
That is true. Humans are this thing called dumb as shit. Yeah, if you're aliens or somehow watching this and this is the only archive of humanity, one, I feel bad for you.
sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I feel bad for you that this is like the only record
This
of
is the
humans
last
that's
remnant
left.
of humanity left. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
That was
Actually, speaking of you're sorry, there's this mobile game
Oh
app
no.
that I get every now and again.
Tell-
Right? And
Right.
the game itself, I don't even remember what it's called, right? But the only thing I know about said game
Tell me.
is that they have a not trailer, what do you call it? An ad where all they do in said ad is apologize for not getting something out on time and then promising greater rewards. And I'm just like, your game sounds pathetic, kids.
Everything with
Even if I
They're
was...
banking on your pity.
Look, if a game is even apologizing,
Despair.
honestly, if a game is apologizing to me before I don't even know what it is, that's a bad sign of the game.
Yeah.
Like, my god.
I don't even know if the game was good or not. I feel like at some point I was actually kind of interested in trying the game out, and then I saw that and I was like, maybe not.
Ain't that the truth? That game looks
Listen,
interesting.
well,
Never
Game
mind.
Devs, if you want to make a good game, actively make a good game then.
This is why I'm just waiting on Fontaine for Genshin at this point. That's just my next game I'm looking forward to. I have no other expectations on any game coming out later this year yet.
Armored Core.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot Armored Core. That's gonna be. Hopefully that'll be a good game. It's from Software, so I have faith because they haven't really made a bad game. They've made.
Have you, oh wait, actually, Matt, have you seen the live footage? I know I showed.
No, send me the
somebody's,
link.
like a rip of it. Oh, okay, yeah. So
oop.
that's another thing that is an actual positive for once. Is that Armored Core released the demo, or like the gameplay demo reel that they had at a PlayStation conference or something
Oh, nice.
for people to look at, and now they have hard released it to everybody, and it looks crisp.
Nice. Also, this button. Which button am I answering?
You're answering Armored Core.
No, I'm gonna look at that later. I just need to. Ooh, 4K. It's not 4K lane. Which one do you think is a good one? I think 1 is a good one.
Yeah, it's either 1 or, well, yeah,
3.
probably.
Ah,
I'd
so
say
that's how
1.
it-
Motivation increased. Alright, yeah, I'll look at the Armored Core stuff later.
Yeah, it's good.
That's gonna be on PC, right?
Yep.
Good!
I don't know if it's gonna be multiplayer though. There's still not been a word on that, but
say
Armored Core's
later.
looking good, people. If you want to go get it, now's the time.
Well, it's not out yet.
Well, now's the time
Pre-order.
to get it so you can play it
looks like
later.
What's the release date?
it's finished.
Yes.
Late August. It's like August 23rd to 25th. I
So it's
think.
only like a little less than 2 months out. That's good.
Yep. I am eagerly waiting. Like, I
You
got
guys-
one guy that's trying to get into the place. He's standing at the gate and he's like, let me in!
Catherine
Let
is
me
now
in!"
S level. Holy
He
crap.
stands at the gate and knocks.
Looks like I'm getting it.
She got sword crit.
Nice.
Yeah, so,
You got a critical hit.
yep. Have you guys bought anything during the Steam sale or nah?
No.
I have not, because I have not gotten another set of money. And,
Yeah, there's nothing I really want at this point.
I mean, like,
I've got
I
so
have
much
some
crap
things
in
that
my
I'm
library.
looking at, but nothing that stand out. It's not like Ender Lilies or Armored Core or whatever. There's not really anything that I'm like specifically.
Let's do some certs.
Do we have anybody that needs certifications?
Oh. I get him up to this level. I get you to be
No,
master.
Claude's just basically good as his Barbarossa class. And we really don't need him on anything else. Lorenz is already a master class. Violet's probably the one we would want, and we would need him at Soar, or... Oh wait, we can get him at Mortal Servant.
You wanna do that?
I mean, we could do that.
Sure.
Where the frick did I just get another Key of Radiance?
Got it.
Greg!
What game are you playing, Greg?
Okay, Impact.
Ah.
Greg has like the
I've
best
set my-
luck, and it annoys me to no end.
Alright, I'm now Mortal Savant.
What am I supposed to do with this thing?
Hey, wait, hold on a minute. I think I saw that we could turn Lysithea into a sword class.
Oh yeah, we can.
Oh,
She's
I,
47%.
And just
I'm gonna give it to Kira.
I have a 47%. I'm gonna wait a bit. I need to focus her on sword for her goals.
yeah.
I'll change that later.
Wait, hold on. Can Marianne finally turn into a Holy Knight? Or whatever the heck it is.
The Dark
Yeah,
Knight?
Holy Knight. No, Dark Knight's the other one. The Holy Knight is... Wait, is she a Holy Knight already?
She already can be a Holy Knight.
Well, I think we already have her as Holy Knight. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we switched her because there was lava on her.
I think we did, yeah. We'll reclass her in a minute. You know what? I'm gonna go reclass all these students.
Man, I don't really think there's anybody that needs reclassing except for
Now
her.
I can get.
There we go. I'm just looking to this menu. Yeah, right now.
We don't really have anything for Linhard yet. Dorothea is still fine as she is, and everybody else is basically where they need to be. The best people we
Let me
could
see if I can
look
get anything
for
for
into...
Flame.
Well, yeah, so Flane or Sethith are probably our... for being able to...
100% Gremory.
Well, let's take it.
Yeah, I mean it's 100%. There's no reason not to. All right, thank you,
I mean,
Flame.
sure there is. It's called not being a good class for it.
I have succeeded.
She got more luck out of that. All right, thank you.
Ooh, she's lucky.
Ooh. I can make him a Wyvern Lord, but he does not have good actual flying.
Yeah, we need to work on that, I guess.
Yeah, is there a way I can set up my goals from this menu?
Nope. You are what is known as...
No, I can do that from here.
SOL.
No, I can do that.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I believe so.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. And he needed these two, so.
Well, yeah, that's why we were training him for that.
And then... what else were we looking to change out? Hey, we were gonna plan not Lysithea, was Marianne. We were gonna give her,
No, Marianne's good, but we could switch her off into Reason and horse riding.
Okay.
We do need to make sure Lysithea is sword, too. I think we have her on Reason currently.
Yeah, let's check Lysithea. Computer, please.
Let's see. Is there any other news that we can talk about while we just continue to meander on into the darkness?
I'm trying to think about anything else going on this week. So it didn't take long. Someone already modded the Titan Submersible into GTA 5. Because internet.
Well, that is most certainly.
Which just,
That
like...
seems in poor taste.
It's GTA. Greg, when the Samsung Galaxy Note, I think 6 or 7 was exploding because it's shit battery, people modded it as the C4 in GTA.
Well, look, I'm not expressing surprise or anything. I'm just saying it seems to be in poor taste.
I agree, but it is still funny. To battle.
We don't have any paralogs?
We have no paralogs at the moment. Let's do Battle of the Sealed Forest.
I mean, it's honestly either EXP or gold.
Well, we get 3
There's
battles, so let's do gold. Let's get some more money.
Honestly, you could just like auto battle this shit for all.
Let's see what level it is. I'm gonna then auto battle once I set up enough characters. This one's gift recipients, a bunch of characters that I've killed
So much.
or never met.
I mean, well, yeah, more or less.
I thank you.
That
You
is
did
taking a
meet
minute to
Gilbert
load.
once, and then we completely forgot about him.
Yep. Okay, let's see what units we got around here. Sword, mostly sword, axe, and 2 mages.
Well, they're all level 40.
They are on my level, more or less, so...
Well, then we should be fine.
Alright, let's check our units.
Just do as we always do and punch them really frickin' hard. They'll die eventually, I'm sure.
We'll manage it. Yep.
Look, if you just punch them hard enough, they'll die. That's definitely how this works, right?
Generally, yes.
Well, Greg, what about you? Do you have any news?
Won't be around tomorrow.
You got work?
No.
Family stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. I hope you have a good day tomorrow.
Let's be Matt and I.
What about
we
from
can do some
Minecraft?
boating around. Or Minecraft, yeah. Well, then again, we still need to look for a resource too, don't we?
Yes. All right, I'm ready to fight.
Decisions. Yeah, go ahead.
After I just double check my battalions. Oh no, they're all good.
Yay! All the battalions are grand.
All right, let's go to the
Fire
map.
already.
All right, well I'm just double checking my units. I'll make sure they're not all like sprouting a dumb way. I've got all the mages over here. Oh boy. Actually, I think this is fine. What do you think?
I mean, I would probably just split the mages a little bit more evenly, but
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll shove myself. I'll spot myself out for maybe Flame. And then
well, actually, technically, you're a mage too now, aren't you?
no, it says
Because you're a moral servant, so you.
Oh,
have magic.
God. Alright. Swapping myself out for...
You can't stop this. You are all mage.
Alright, there we go. I'm doing that. I think
You
it's
are
over
all
there.
mage, and all mage are you.
Alright, well then let's fight.
Unleash.
Rout the enemy. Alright.
Shall we?
More things. Why am I struggling
What's
to try
my
and think of
strategy?
more things?
We'll just go look at... I'd say go look at Twitter for news, but I don't know. The Reddit...
I would say look at Twitter for days, but
well,
that might be a problem.
well, the Reddit revolt's finally over with.
Oh, did they finally remove all the people that were...
No, the moderators have just given up, finally.
So, what I'm hearing is that literally nothing has
Let's make
changed,
this
except people have given up.
Pretty much.
Hooray. Good job, everybody over there. You're done
You lost that.
something, I think.
Nothing of value.
You've done nothing of
Ready when you
importance.
are.
Congratulations.
I mean, that's most moderators on Reddit, nutshell. Am I not wrong?
I mean, that's just most people in a nutshell.
Onward.
Oh, actually, there is something we have done that might be of vague and relevance.
Oh yeah, chat, I bought IRL TCG stuff, so we can play TCG in real life.
That's not quite what I meant, but yes, we did in fact do that. Yeah, so we will... We're probably not going to record it, but we're certainly going to do it on
Yes.
our off.
Chat, I bought stuff off Etsy, and this is what I got. I got someone painted and handcrafted a bunch of TCG die. I'm trying to show it off in my hand. It's a little difficult on stream, but I bought some TCG die, and it's not... Like, it's actually, like, painted, so it's not, like, just stickers. Like, it's actually, like, really nice and high quality. Like,
Somebody put work into
yeah, they
this.
actually did put work into it. So I got I got some die, and then there's cards coming eventually. It's just the cards take a bit longer to come through because it's harder to make. I think I ordered like 50 die, or 50 cards, so that'll take a minute.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot minute until those show up.
Yeah, they'll be here by the time we do stuff IRL though. Won't be
I'll do
long.
my best.
Do know we have no indication of when we will be doing stuff IRL, so do not try and find us in the future.
Yeah, I would.
Not
You
that I
will
think
not
anybody
find
would get.
us.
You will not find
We are
us.
stealthy.
Yes,
We can't even find us half the time.
that is true. Greg has a hard time finding out in my house anyway. It's very funny.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Greg just has a hard time navigating in general.
This is true.
My orders?
Go
You
here.
turn Greg around a few times and he'd be like, where am I? Who am I?
What am I?
All
right.
Am I?
What am I?
I got magic herb. I got what? It said premium magic herbs. The hell does that even mean?
You got drugs.
Apparently, I
What
got
does that
drugs.
say?
No, didn't sound him.
That doesn't sound like something that you can legally.
That helps.
No. Oh, I got magic mushrooms. I'm in Oakland where it's legal.
Maybe
Good job.
Ah, I saw.
I feel like what?
I can burn this man with fire.
An offensive
I'm
sight.
critting.
Too close
I do
for
want to
my
point out you ran up to the man and could have been riposte
My stick.
if you did not like one shot him with that crit.
I just moved through the forest. Why
Oh
not?
yeah, well, whilst we are just kind of waiting for Matt to finish this up, why don't we have a discussion about so like, is there anything that anybody's like in particular looking for?
I'm
Armor
trying
core.
Persona 5
Well,
Royal
I mean,
on a
aside
better
from
discount.
Armored
Persona 5 Royal with a better
Literally
discount.
everything else.
Honestly, like that game just doesn't go on sale. It's annoying. Critting.
What game, Matt?
I want to buy Persona 5 Royal on PC, but that game just never goes below $30. It's annoying.
Really? Like, is that just its normal asking price?
No, it's usually $60, but it never goes on sale below like $30. Which I feel is, I mean, who's the dev? It's Atlas. Atlas. That seems to be Atlas's thing, to not devalue their own game.
They have a sense of worth. That's why.
That's true, but they are owned by Sega, who doesn't have any sense of self-anything.
That's because they dumped it all in Atlas.
Wing is alright. Flying is now level. I'm now S class for flying with her.
Congratulations, you have
Right?
now grown wings yourself.
Our
I'm
quarrel
just
wasn't
critting the
personal.
shit out of this.
Congratulations, you are become Pegasus.
Heal. Okay.
Maximilian Pegasus?
Maximilian, dude.
Maximilian Dude Pegasus.
I did leave him with 1
Maximilian
HP.
Boy Pegasus.
It's starting to get a little ridiculous and things.
Let's go.
Well, you heard, Greg. I was apparently wrong.
All is going to
Right.
plan.
I'm now level A plus for authority,
There is
Nice.
and I got gold from sending to the battalion.
Okay, though, back on topic.
Yeah, no, Persona 4 Road doesn't go on sale. It's annoying.
The other
Right?
games, though.
I've got some decent stuff on my Steam wish list. Let me pull up Steam while we're doing this. Thank God I have 2 monitors, chat. Steam off the monitor. That's a very good rank up for Lysithea. God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, and Mercedes got a rank up as well. More magic. Magic and resistance. It's magic and resistance. Take it.
Yeah, it's
Take
okay.
it. Take it. Do you view your Steam wishlist anymore? Valve made it so hard to find.
It's still the same button. The button still exists.
But does it really? Or was the
It's under the store menu now.
part all along?
What?
Was the real button in your heart all along?
No.
Drat.
I'm just gonna make the enemies move up to me. That's just the easiest thing to do. Except, yeah, even here.
I mean, you're still gonna kill him doing that, so... let's see. As for me...
What do you got in your Steam wish list these days?
I got a few war sims because nobody makes good war sims anymore. I got a few like random games that have been popping up occasionally. Strayed Lights.
That sounds interesting. What's that about, Crit?
I don't know actually.
Make a difference.
Like a lot of these games, I don't actually know anything about.
Rank
I
40.
just see either a trailer or I just see, oh hey, this
Decent form.
thing looks kind of interesting. I'm going to press the button to put it on the wish list.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Yeah, so my wish list is like full of random stuff, but given the interpretations everybody's been getting out of the games that I have been showing to everybody, I think it's not a bad thing to do that.
Yeah, chat, he recently finished Abzu.
Abzu was great. It was beautiful.
It is
It's
a very
not
pretty
a very
game.
gamey game though. But if you just want to look at wildlife or undersea wildlife, it is very great.
It's basically a
Right.
dramatic, high-stakes
I
scuba.
aim for greatness.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's very good.
It has whales.
Does have
Yes,
whales.
there are many whales.
Right.
I'd say it's a very whaley whale.
No time to slow down.
Whale without spending
Yeah.
money.
I forgot I had like 7 dinosaur games that are like showing off a few
That sounds
things
like you.
that haven't come out yet. I mean, to be fair, they were looking pretty good regardless, but time will tell whether or not they actually pan out into anything, or if they ever show up even. Oh yeah, Sword of the Sea came out to
Right.
the wish list
Nope.
goal,
It
so
is done. Onward.
we'll see how that goes, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, as always, this is my time in the
Why am I able
video.
to screw with the camera in this shot?
This is your time.
Because this is the perfect time to start screwing with the camera.
Yes.
Right. Right, this is the time where I plug in buy Ender Lilies, because Ender Lilies is on sale right now, and it's a great game.
How much
Go
is it
buy
right now?
It's like $12.50.
Oh, that's like nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Actually, Greg, did you say you were gonna try Ender Lilies at
Yeah,
some point?
I am going to buy it.
This time or later on?
I'm not
Probably
dying
this time.
here.
How much
Like,
is it on?
probably tonight.
Ooh.
And yeah, Greg, how much is it right now?
Didn't Daniel
You-
just say?
Yes. I
Fuck
know.
Literally
Discord.
just asked.
I hate Discord sometimes.
And you said it's not that much. You responded to him.
I hate my brain. My brain is dumb.
Yes, we know.
Also, I have to turn on AC. Oh my god.
Anyway, it's $12.50
Hmm.
currently. I do not know if Metroidvanias would be your type of game, but
Yay,
and
backtracking.
most certainly cannot help you do combat in that game because it's real time. But it is a fun game, and it would be kind of funny to watch you play it on stream. But also, I do value your sanity a little bit.
What? Sanity, what's that?
Something you apparently get after 5 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And you spend it all later, in like about 10
The only
minutes
sense
or
of
so.
sanity you have is before you're born, and then you go, "What the hell?"
Imagine if that's how babies were made. They're born, have a what the hell moment, and then lose all their sanity immediately.
The original trauma of man being born.
They come out and basically immediately factory reset because they can't take it anymore.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm killing this man.
That's annoying. So, question then. Are the
Rank up.
ones that fail to factory reset properly the ones that just die on birth?
Alright, that's dark.
No, those are the ones that ascend and become some sort of eldritch abomination. Because they can understand it now, whether they like it or not.
Alright, well, I'm turning on my,
The world.
my AC. It's gonna be a little annoying, but it's alright, chat.
Yeah. Sorry, Chad, you're going out the deal. Or leave. One of the two. Speaking of which, Matt has left his chair. You know what that means, Greg.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know, it's probably my fault. I was carrying seeds.
Is my fan annoying?
Not really.
Oh, really? I set it to low. Go to the Grinder Field battle.
Yay! to the
Yeah, go and
grinder
play
field.
Fight Crap. It's $10.
So yeah,
Oh,
if you
Fight
want to
Crab,
play,
yes.
if you want to play Fight Crab though, get a friend. It's much more amusing with two people. Speaking of which, Greg, we need to finish Fight Crab at some point.
Apparently,
Yeah,
the
we
Neptunia games are on sale. Apparently, Neptunia Rebirth 1 is $5.24, along with
Neptunia
Rebirth
Okay,
2.
so-
Island.
So
And
here's the
Neptunia,
thing,
Mega
if
Dimension
you're-
Neptunia 7 is $6.
No. So here's the thing.
So that's Strikers
If you want to play a
$2.
Neptunia game, actually, more or less, just go for Mega Dimension.
No, Daniel, that was the Mega Dimension that was on sale.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm like basically the Rebirth games. They're fine, but Mega Dimension is like the best in all regards.
Oh, well, alright, then give me a minute to...
Especially, don't buy 3. Do not buy Victory Rebirth.
Isn't it
If
basically
you
just
value
parodying
your
the game industry?
safety, do not buy it.
Where's just... Where...
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have Bastion on my wish list. I should probably go grab that at some point. That is $3, and it's a very old.
Daniel, can you
old one,
link
I think.
throw me Neptunia? I don't see Mega Dimension. I don't see one.
So, in order. Hold on.
You just send me
So
the
the-
order of the Neptunia games to buy while I set up my classes.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing: is that Neptunia consists
Actually, this is
of
fine.
the 3 original games, the 3 remakes, and then Mega Dimension, which is why Mega Dimension is 7, even though you only really go up to 3, right? Or at least I think that's how they count
My
it.
orders?
Okay.
So,
What's my
Neptunia
strategy?
1, 2, and 3 were, or Neptunia 1, MK2, and Victory are PS3 exclusives,
I must leave them
and
well.
never got released outside of that context, right? Rebirth 1, 2, and 3 are Neptunia 1, MK2, and Victory redone, with the Victory style
I'll do my
of
best.
character spriting, or character sprites and combat, but very little else is actually changed, I think,
Let's make
for the
this quick.
game. Matt, you get one shot by that dude.
Yeah, I know, I can see that.
He's fine.
So, if you were to go play
No time to slow
Neptunia
down.
games, those would be the ones you're probably gonna find, but also, I think the best one to do would be
More fighting.
either 1 or 2, so Rebirth 1 or 2 specifically, skip 3, and whichever one you don't buy, and then go straight to Mega Dimension.
Steady now.
Mega Dimension is like the best game out of all of them. Like, no question whatsoever. Mega Dimension also has the dubious honor of not being the overly perverted too, which is great.
That's good.
Play.
You just link me to the ones that I'm supposed to buy so I can put them on my wish list and start my wish list for that thing over.
Here, I'll go grab and send it to you.
Thank you.
Are you going to try playing those on stream or something?
That, or I'll at least play them on my Steam Deck.
Well, good luck with that, Matt.
Are they like stupid hard?
No,
Ready
did
when
you
you
forget the part about like the casual nudity of anime?
Oh yeah.
are. My duty is your death.
Wasn't that
That's
the
true.
entire reason you didn't play them the first time?
No, I don't know. I don't think I played them. I don't know.
I know you haven't played
Shall
them
we?
because
I know, I don't
we
remember
had this
why.
conversation. I distinctly remember having this conversation where you and I were talking to each other about it, and I was like, "Yeah, the Neptunia games are okay-ish," and then you were like, "Yeah, I looked at them and they seemed interesting, but I didn't want to play them because
Shall we?
there's a lot of like nudity and shit."
Well, that was more of just me being crude.
Well, not like full nudity too, just for the record, everybody, but like the kind of anime style. What do you want to call it? Anime style.
Oh, shit, it's
We're being
beasts.
highly suggestive about how perverted this is. Honestly, like it's like for Neptunia, it's actually really annoying, and I don't like it. Which, you know, maybe surprise, surprise, but playing
I'm
guide.
sorry.
Mother.
I
Okay.
didn't want to hear you talk about Neptunia, unfortunately.
Blaine is having to deal with the perverts on her own end.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Assassins suck.
Yeah, they do. They're not very.
But let's see.
My skills are...
Ah, Christ.
Well,
Please, thank you.
I wasn't about to let you go.
I don't know if you would like this characters for Rebirth 2, but the problem is if I throw you at Rebirth 1, then it doesn't explain certain other things.
Nice.
Let me also say, as a person who's understood the Neptunia lore is
Now there's a way forward.
disjointed, to
You
say
did
the
it.
least. If I were to say the most, it's that it doesn't make sense, mainly because each game does its damnedest to not make as much sense as possible compared to the last games.
Go.
My way of rationalizing it is that
My horse just ate grass.
Neptunia is drunk on the game industry, and the game industry doesn't make sense.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Whoops. Sorry, but you're not permitted to view these materials. What the fuck?
You Steam-ish.
Appreciate that.
I set the Steam age to an age
Daniel,
that would
it
be
never
good.
remembers it.
Wait, no, it worked now. I think it's because I set it for something else, and then this is like, wait, you submitted your age already. What the fuck?
Right, let's go.
Watch and learn.
No damage. I couldn't have quit the first time? Thanks.
Another
No.
victory.
Mercedes is upgraded.
I
Solid.
just want to say that you, like, the ninja aesthetic looks...
So those are the
somewhere
only two that I need to get.
What?
Are those the only Neptunia games I need to bother with?
Well, I mean, more or less. Like, Neptunia is very much a situation where you can just watch, like, one of them, or play one of them, and then just go straight to the good game. So it's
I
less
can
that
still
this is
fight.
what you should be doing, and more I'm saving you the trouble of having to deal with more than one Neptunia game.
Down.
Wasn't personal.
Let's see. So there's Neptunia, there's Bastion, which is a very interesting
Appreciate it.
action RPG, I believe. It won awards back in like Xbox era, I think, when it released. So it's an old favorite. Let's see. What was another thing I was gonna eventually get? There was one game that I really wanted to get at some point, but I've heard that there's problems with the way the Steam version has like a third-party login thing.
I don't care. I'm used to dealing with Ubisoft garbage.
Right. Well, so it's Uplay,
Oh.
but it's called From Dust, and this was a very old game from that I played the demo of on Xbox 360, where the general premise of it was that you were a ball that floats, and you were summoned by tribal people to command the world around you to get the tribal people from point A to point B. As the tribal people are apparently really stupid and keep sending themselves into places that are like hellish.
Well, obviously they're morons. They summoned a ball to give them instructions.
Well, see, the ball doesn't give them instructions. The ball literally terraforms the planet to fit their needs and requirements.
Oh, even better.
So yeah, it's a game. I haven't tried the Steam version, and I have not played it in a very hot minute, but it's okay. It's just short.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, there's also Rain World too, which
Oh yeah, the original. Oh, I know Rain World. That's not it. What can I
what are you
see?
thinking of? Are you thinking of
I was no, I was thinking of Risk of Rain.
Yes, Risk of Rain is a kind of different game.
Yeah.
No, I heard
Horse is
that
now
was
level
also
8.
I heard that Risk of Rain was also getting remaster or something like that. But no, so Rain World is a action RPG or 2D action RPG game where you control a thing called a slug cat trying to survive this world filled with
Shall we?
various creatures that are trying to eat you. And
Humans 10,000 years ago.
yeah, but the thing about it is that the gameplay itself is not the interesting, or the premise is not the interesting part. The interesting part is the gameplay, because what happens is that you don't have standardized gameplay, right? You don't have the enemies having attack patterns or whatever. Enemies have procedurally generated AI or something like that.
That sounds
No. No, so what it means
Mexicanos.
is that the AI will start reacting to what you're doing. As
So it's Left 4
opposed
Dead.
to- I suppose. But it's a little more complicated than that because, for example, there is a place in one of the maps of Rain World where you can theoretically hide in a corner where normally you wouldn't be able to reach.
It's time.
Or the enemies wouldn't be able to reach. However, if you stay in there long enough, the enemies will eventually learn that they can't reach you and then start trying to move in position, or either move in positions or snipe you out in certain angles that would get you, even if they weren't able to get you before.
Nice. I maxed out the
So it's
skills for a
very-
Falcon Knight.
So what you're saying is that the enemies are smarter than most of us.
Yes, exactly. They are smart enemies, so it's a very interesting concept of a game. I can't say I've tried it yet, which I will try eventually, but it sounds
Nice.
very good. So if you want to try it, give it a shot, people.
Done.
It just has like it's a very interesting game, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm looking at other stuff I've got on here. Whatever, that's not good. The, yes, Persona 5 Strikers, which is like a sequel to the original Persona 5, like in the timeline. It's only $19.79, it's not that expensive. Power Wash Simulator is on discount as well, but only $20.
Ooh, Power Wash Sim. Actually, we all should get Power Wash Simulator and just do cooperative Power Wash.
Yeah. Ready or not, it's not discounted enough for me to want to play it. Spore is $4.
4 is $4.
Yes.
Too bad I already have that.
Yeah, I don't. Temtem is 3014. Temtem is not cheap enough for me to play it. Tetris Effect Connected is
I mean,
20
hey, if
bucks.
you wanted to play Temtem, I have something better for you.
Actual Pokemon?
Pokemon Infinite Fusion.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Worst Shift is $5. Is that on my Steam
What
list?
game?
War Shift? I forget what this game is about.
Isn't that the one I recommended at some point?
Yeah, it's been on my Steam library for years, wishlist for years, and I've just never bothered.
I actually bought it a while back and tried it. It was not as interesting as I thought.
Alright, then out of the wishlist it goes. Goodbye, War Shift.
Oh, and it's just dead now too.
Oh, really?
That's helpful. Yeah.
Let's see, there's also...
Oh, apparently I still have it.
If I want to play... Let's see how much I get. Straight, it's $22.49.
Come back.
Ooh, that's a good one. I've heard very good things
Game where you
about
play as
Strayed,
a
and
cat.
I think I watched it. Oh, that one. Oh, I'm thinking of Prey.
No, Prey is a different game. Stray is where you
Yeah.
play as a cat.
Yeah,
Prey-
Stray's also good.
What's this Prey? I don't know what Prey is. Let's see.
I
Prey.
think it's something under $20.
Checking. Prey is $7.49 right now. Down from 30 bucks. That's really good, actually. What is Prey? Is that like DLC? It is DLC. Ah, it's DLC, I think. Let's see what it says. Is this DLC? Yes, it's DLC. So the version that includes the DLC is $10 instead of 40. So if you want to play Prey, now's a good time to play it. The thing is, I already own it because I keep getting it from Humble Monthly. Alright, a lot of axe users. Time to go absolutely in.
Play it.
Yeah. Time to go absolutely nuts on the mage users.
Yeah, sick the prey onto the mage users. I'm sure that's not gonna go terribly. Real talk though, Prey is a very interesting concept for a game. I do recommend giving it a shot if you can stand some amount of horror.
Yes, if you are scared by jump scares, possibly do.
If you are scared by jump scares, don't.
Yes. Jump scares are jump scares.
Wow.
Sage advice from your local streamer, chat. Jump scares are jump scares. That's all I got to say about it.
$10 too.
Really? That's a good deal for Okami. That's a really good deal.
And Hades is $12.50.
That's also a good deal. Hades. Alright, let's start fighting.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
What's my strategy?
Yeah, though, I think after Armored Core, though, I'm just mainly trying to wait and see if the dinosaur games that I've been keeping an eye on pan out
Let's
or
make
not.
this quick.
Like, hopefully they do, because all of them look really good, but I know...
Crit.
Like,
I will
I am
die
not
here.
one to be
I'm impressed.
blindsided by this anymore, because
Ready when you are.
I
You've been burned.
I have been part of the age of the 2010 dinosaur games, and holy, that was
I
a
do this
dark
for
time
all
for
of us.
dinosaur games.
Go.
More fighting.
Back games.
I've told this story before, right?
I believe you.
Yes, honkin' yes. Oh,
Go. Well, okay. Let me close my window first, and then I'll regale the stories once more.
Onward.
Ye old Daniel's telling
I'll do my
stories. Chat,
best.
come around the fire. In which case, I mean, Lysithea using all of her shit on everybody. Damage. A+, nice.
This'll be.
Thanks, Hilda.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome.
My orders?
It's daunting into this game.
Good job. Now,
Hey, you just kill this guy.
let me...
I need to repair some weapons after this battle.
I'm not dying here.
Oh, 41 for the enemy.
I searched dinosaurs. Narrow by tag dinosaurs. Gee.
How many results are there if you just do the dinosaur tag?
There was 377 for dinosaur while searching dinosaur.
That's great, honestly. That's really funny.
If I reduce it down to just games, it reduces it by like another 100 or
Nice.
Guide me well.
There's just like a lot of DLC that says it's like dinosaur related.
so. Jurassic World Evolution.
That's a lot of DLC.
That's a lot of DLC. What the fuck is this? I'm
Right.
looking at this and I see Dinosaur Shakespeare. To date or not to date?
What?
What?
What are you?
I'm going to go search this up on browser and throw it into
YouTube.
the Steam VC.
There is
Is it like a dating sim where you're Shakespearean desk dinosaurs?
And my first assumption was like radioisotope dating.
No.
I've
Miss.
sent it.
Looking.
It has DLC.
If not,
It has
Oh,
a lot
what
of
the?
DLC.
pointless.
Chat, I'm gonna just verbatim read the description of this game. What the Okay, what the hell? Okay, so this is stupid. It's a visual novel. This is okay. Yeah, this person made this as a book. Oh, it's the final game in a trilogy game.
Oh my lord, there's more.
Yes, according to the Steam page, it said final game in a trilogy, so you might want to go look what the other games are for the game.
Or you might not.
Yeah, I'd recommend not, because there's a character that looked basically human,
I aim for
with just
greatness.
horns. So
Yeah.
and it looked very furry-esque,
I am.
which is a thing I tend to like to avoid.
I am gradually disintegrating from the inside out.
Let's go! Greg is being Thanos live before our very
Got no
ears.
time for mercy.
Fly before our very ears.
I can't see him.
My work.
I just see his profile pic in Discord. That's like almost I can see a Greg today.
Games, dinosaurs, 2010s, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Galaxy 2?
I think it's because
Yoshi. That's so dumb.
The best 24 titles. Okay. So let me regale the stories of back in the 2010s. And if anybody happens to have been part of this adventure, well, for one, I'm sorry. But also, number two, if you could help me for, like, properly describe some of these things, then that would be because I, in fact, do not remember this very well.
No damage.
Or at least the exact details of it.
Well, that just makes it better.
Agreed.
Okay, so we start our story off
Right.
with a game
A nobleman does his
known as the Stomping Grounds, or it's Stomping Land, one of the two, right?
Okay.
Good.
And
A
so
striking
this
display.
game was a kind of open world dinosaur game, if you will. And I want to also preface this in that before this period, we kind of had a drought in dinosaur games. Like, sure, there would be the occasional Jurassic Park.
That's really good.
I think the last thing that came out was like Operation Genesis or something that was really notable. There were a few like minor dinosaur games coming out here or there, like Fossil Fighters Champion or Fossil. No, not Fossil Fighters. Fossil League Dino Tournament Champions or Fossil Fighters the original, but nothing like super mainstream. And then Stomping Lands came out, and we were treated to this open world dinosaur game with just a large open world in a just filled to the brim with prehistoric fauna and flora. Like There
Oh,
were
right, you're getting healed.
there were like Gallimimus running around, Carnotaurus hunting stuff down, Tyrannosaurus, some kind of large sauropod, and so on and so forth, right? It looked really cool. And the main point of the game was to be a person trying to survive in this world and get together with other tribesmen or whatever to continue forth and build a grand community or something. If this
It's a
sounds
plot of
familiar,
that one TV show.
if this also sounds familiar to other
Lysithea, come on.
games,
No
if
time
this
to
also
slow
sounds
down.
familiar to other games, Stomping Lands was one of the first to do that. So you can thank Stomping Lands for that. Anyway,
That helps.
so Stomping Lands came out to Steam at some point, and everybody was like super hyped, and like it was a kind of a
It's done.
what the fuck is it called?
I don't.
It was like a pre-release game, or not pre-release, but like I guess it was one of the first early access games.
Won't
Well, not
Gotcha.
the first, but it was out there.
Let's
for
help
a
start
while.
the trend.
Yeah, more or less, or it was one of those types of games. So
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because apparently it's not dead, which is interesting.
That helps.
And I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. But anyway, oh yeah, so it released in 2014, and it was like, okay, this is really cool. Dino gamers were covering it, and it was just like a pretty good time overall, right? And then it came to be a few months, and nothing really happened. The game was still there, more or less, but nobody really got anything out of it, right? We were like, okay, but where's the rest of the content? All we can really do is build kind of shitty buildings and tame dinosaurs. Where
Good
are
upgrade.
more stuff? Right?
Yeah.
Where's the full
And then,
game?
oh right, it was a Kickstarter game.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. So it was an early access game that was kickstarted and released on the Steam. People were wondering where the releases were because there were promises for releases up till 2015, but nothing happened, or not even a word occurred between release and a couple months.
Thought you could best me?
Then
It's Kickstarter for you.
then afterwards, I don't quite remember what happened, but basically, the team announced at some point they were either canceling production on Stomping Lands or I don't quite remember what happened exactly, but basically production just stopped and people just got gypped out of all their money, right? So people raised a petition to try and get their money back. I don't quite remember if it went anywhere. And Stomping Lands was removed, right? So this big promised game to come out
No time to slow
just
down.
didn't happen, right? And
Nice.
everybody was like, okay, well, that sucks.
There's a
But
reason
then-
it's called Kickstarter and not Kick Finisher.
Yeah, Kickstarter. Thank God the Kickstarter era is over. So much absolute junk came out of Kickstarter.
Winning is what
It's a new
matters.
But anyway,
Uh-huh.
so
I'm glad I can count on you.
following that,
That's game.
it
$18,000.
also came back a little bit later. In apparently October of 2014, because they added one thing, which I think was the sauropod I mentioned before.
Microtransactions.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a microtransaction
Oh.
because it was just an update, but it was just the one thing. And then I think there was something about one of the modelers getting ripped off and not being paid or something like that, so they left the project. And then the game was then fully removed from Steam afterwards. It should be noted, and I did forget that this happened, that there has been some kind of revival attempt being going on as of the last year-ish, but I don't think anybody's really expecting anything out of it. So yeah, so like if anybody thinks, or if anybody really thinks about the dark age of dinosaur gaming, we start with that one, right? Man, I'm just looking at this.
You getting
Reddit.
nostalgia?
No, well, for one, I never played Stomping Lands. This was before I actually knew what Steam was.
Oh.
So I didn't know how to get to Stomping Lands.
Did I only figure out what Steam was because of TF2?
I only figured out what Steam was because you told me what Steam was. This is around the time we started doing stuff on Discord. But I don't know, maybe I was on Steam? I remember getting Impossible Creatures.
I think you were on Steam.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I knew what Steam was at that point, though. That was when I was still in L-Sword, so... Anyway, so that's just number one, right? Now,
So
hang
it
tight
keeps
because...
going. Good.
Oh, yeah. This one's gonna be a long one. And I don't even know all the steps to it, right? I was just following a dinosaur tuber, so... Wait, hold on a minute, what the f-
A dinosaur tuber. So like a Spinosaurus?
Isn't that a dinosaur
Okay, I
YouTuber?
don't know why, but I have been given a game called DIY My Lady under dinosaurs.
What?
I don't know. I looked at the tags. There is nudity in it, and I stopped reading.
Alright, well, Daniel, while you do that, I need to set goals for my students.
Just give Lysithea a sword, and that's about it.
Just give them no goals. They don't need to try and achieve anything.
Let's give Lysithea sword. Actually, no, this is good. Sword and, yeah, not that one. Sword and, reason. No, she doesn't need reason.
Okay, actually, hold on. Let me go. Well, whilst you do that, I'm gonna go look.
Just giving her double sword. Just giving her only sword.
So we can keep discussing this, and I can keep ranting.
Right, I'm doing just sword for Lysithea. And I'm done with that. Begin.
Yeah, we're gonna be on this for a while, people. So buckle in, buckle in. We've started, and this train has no brakes. It is, however, very slow, so I'm not apologizing for that.
Oh boy.
This train has no brakes. It has no engine. We're just pushing it.
More or less.
It's just that push one that you always see in cartoons. They're like pushing it, and then a train or an actual train's coming, and you're like, oh god.
Or no, it's the pump up and down one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Raphael's now B
Well-
with heavy armor. Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this isn't quite
Thank
the
you,
next
Linhart.
one. This isn't quite the next one that I was thinking of, but it's very close to being the next
Thank
one.
you, Sith. Demi
So
Flane.
the next game that I'm going to
Thank
talk
you, Shamir.
about
Good fuel for a
is
steam.
yeah, actually that's another one. Too.
Guess I need to know
Alright.
this stuff.
Smite.
So
Can I use this off the battle?
the next
Hopefully
one
this
I'm going to
proves
talk
useful.
about is a
I'm
little
finding my
game
focus.
called Mesozoica.
Okay.
So,
Appreciate it.
like,
Must complete.
sorry, let me just make sure. Yeah, like the Stomping Lands, this was a Kickstarter dinosaur game. And mind you, this is a little bit later in the life of
Daniel.
dinosaur games, so like what? So like I would say this was released about okay, yeah. So this was
Flavor is nostalgic.
2015, so about a year after Stomping Lands. There were a few other dinosaur Kickstarter games coming out around this time. One that people might know of today is Prehistoric Kingdom, I think, started doing advertising on Kickstarter or something around this time or later. So,
Oh. Well, Prehistoric Kingdom goes way back.
yeah, Prehistoric Kingdom is actually really old. But Mesozoica was touting itself to be kind of this return back to the idea of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, where you would have animals from all walks of prehistory, so like the Mesozoic, Cenozoic, pterosaurs, plesiosaurs, all that, or marine reptiles, all that shit. Like, it had it all. And it was basically trying to do a realistic take on dinosaurs. So they had fairly up-to-date modeling,
Nice.
high-res graphics on them all.
My apologies.
Like,
you and the
it
professor...
was looking pretty good, right?
Alright.
So this was coming out, and they said, what was it? I think they put out a test demo for it, and basically said, hey, this is the progress we've made so far.
All good.
Here, try it out. And I did try it out amongst other people, and well, it was okay. I certainly do not remember getting it to work at all. All I distinctly remember happening was that I had two Stegosaurus running around my park, and nothing else I could do. The person I was watching for the playthrough did manage to build something. It was a small something, but it was okay, right? So, for the most part, it seemed okay, at least. And this was still an early access game, so people weren't that chuffed by it so far. And then the game releases to Steam on early access on... let me check. Let's see. The game releases on January 2nd, 2018. Now, mind you, this is 3 years after the last...
Airbender.
Yes, after the last Airbender.
Gold!
And... more or less, like, they had...
I got a platinum fish worth $1,000.
Nice. They had promised to release a lot of updates moving forward into the game, right? But when people tried the game out in this new release state, it was more or less the same game they had come out with for the demo. With maybe like 1 or 2 more dinosaurs around. It was filled with bugs. most of the lighting looked like ass still. Most of the dinosaurs kind of still looked like ass for the most part.
It's almost easy.
And everybody was like, "Where the what the fuck is this? Where do we put our money into if the game just looks like this?" And then
Oh god,
the
Them buying
company more or less.
Lamborghinis.
I wonder.
What?
This is them buying Lamborghinis.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, following that, the company more or less just left. And then, no, we didn't hear anything else out of the company after that.
You're all set. See you again soon.
And so we're left with a game that's still on Steam, for the record, for $1.
Come here after
That
getting chased out of the
is more or less
But
just
there are
the
still
demo
many inside. I pray that,
that
one day we'll
works
get the
a bit more. It's got like 6 to 8 dinosaurs, I think, and that's about it.
That's, is there at least mods to fix that?
No.
Jesus Christ.
So it's like deader than dead.
Professor outstanding. How in it is my hope.
Oh yeah, that's another one too.
Man. Let me look at the Steam charts real quick. Steam charts.
Separate game.
What's the name of the crappy game that has 8 dinosaurs again?
Mesozoica.
So
So it's Mesozoic with an A at the end.
yeah. Instruct. There are currently 0 people playing this game on Steam.
Gee, couldn't imagine how that happens.
The average daily players over 30 days is 0.2 players.
Wait, people are still playing? What?
I guess there's at least one guy. I don't know, man. I'm going to play some of this.
Okay, so here's another one too. So there was this
Praise.
game called Beasts of Prey.
She's now
So
B. Axebreaker.
nice. So Beasts of Prey was, for all intents and purposes, not a very impressive game in my opinion. Like the dinosaur models were very Jurassic Park-esque with all the problems that comes out with it. They weren't very appealing looking, and it was more or less just the stomping lands again, with the whole open world, but you can build shit.
So
I
they
think this was
decided to be
also around
like
the time-
cheap-ass Minecraft.
More or less. I think this was around the time when people were just releasing a bunch of, but you can also build with your
So bored of that
survival
genre.
game type of thing. Yeah, that genre got oversaturated, and it didn't help that people
Swordbreaker.
apparently didn't know what to do with dinosaurs, which sucks. But anyway,
What to do with dinosaurs? It's not difficult. Just make them do something cool. They're dinosaurs.
just make
Run
them
like-
live, damn it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Anyway, so you were once again stuck as a person running around the world being like, oh yeah, let's go. There's dinosaurs afoot. Time to build my civilization up because that's certainly something I can do while there's a dinosaur next to me.
Yes.
I'm building
And
a
so-
oh, hey, it's a T-Rex. Still gotta build this house.
more or less. So this was out around 2014, give or take. 2013, 2014.
Well, make some Kickstarter
And-
trash.
It probably was Kickstarter trash. Let me see.
Yeah.
Piece of Prey. I think this was before Steam.
It's Raphael's
updated-
birthday. No Steam party with Raphael.
Oh no, it's not. Maybe this was when Steam had early access. But anyway, so
I need help with Raphael.
no. Damn it! I'm trying to tell a story while I'm not paying attention to the game.
Lol.
Alright, let's see. That's Shamir. Raphael. Almond blend or ginger tea? Matt?
Yeah, sorry, I was just like clicking everything. I had to be muted for a sec. What team am I giving him?
Matt, I literally just said what.
Daniel, I was like deafened. I was like muted for a second.
Almond tea or ginger tea? Almond
Almond?
blend or ginger tea?
Oh, I have a lot of
I'm
almonds. I'm
here,
going with almonds.
Professor. I like this
Almond.
tea. It's so tasty.
Offer tea.
Raphael looks like he's going to explode on the chair.
Does.
Gosh, hot.
I would posit that Raphael is constantly exploding.
Strange fish in the pond. Things you find romantic. That's not
Strange fish.
That makes sense.
You thought there was a strange fish, but actually Raphael just went for midnight.
Allies, cooking, comrades. Likeable allies, cooking
Okay.
mishaps, or comrades. Right?
Huh?
Your ambitions, you seem different, things
Your
you find
ambitions.
romantic. Right?
Want to trade together? I can show you some new techniques I thought up.
Nod or sip tea?
Waiting on the game to load.
It needs to load in Raphael's muscles.
It really does. And
Thanks for the tea.
next time, let's stick to the.
Zoom in on his chin.
No, it's because his
just
face is literally just a giant brick.
No, zoom in on his pecs.
That also is accurate for Raphael. Hi, Lysithea. Say, absolutely
I'm
no
not gonna lie,
participant.
I thought that said St. McDonald's for a second.
It does, I don't know what you're on about.
I don't know. Also, it's apparently 10 o'clock. Did not realize that. I might open my window so that I can let some air in, so I'm stop paying for the AC.
Regardless of the quality.
Oh, that was good.
Hooray.
I think there's such a giant pile of rubble there.
We did it!
Good.
We did it. We're the best.
What upgrades do I get here? Probably nothing, because it's like just basically ranked. There's at least one, I think, is close.
I see a lot of A's and A pluses.
Damn, you said it. Plane! Thank you, Anna.
I'm getting...
I honestly do not care what you do here.
I'm just gonna save. Also, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna stop paying for my seed by opening the window.
Oh no. Okay, Greg. What do you call a dinosaur that disappeared?
Do you think he's Horus?
No, you call it the Stomping Lands.
Friggin'.
Alright, your turn.
Well, I know of a good joke.
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
Nice.
Am I wrong?
Nope, not at all. Let's see. What do you call the people that follow Cthulhu?
Intelligent folks.
Tentacult.
Okay, sure.
What?
Okay, sure. I actually don't know if I can top that one. Frickin'.
Time to do support conversations, gentlemen.
Dang it.
Oh boy, that means I can read more about dinosaur games.
Be my guest.
Okay, but anyway, where was I with Beast of
Is
Fate?
anything
Oh yeah.
troubling you
So
today?
it came out, or it started out in like early
If there was,
2014,
I don't
right?
think I'd
And
ask for your
once
help.
again, unimpressive
to hear
builder
Have I done something
builder
to
with
upset you?
dinosaurs running around game.
Not exactly.
And it was
You go
eh.
overboard helping me.
Then it
is all.
released in June
You do way,
or June
way too
6th.
much. So
And then
I feel
immediately
guilty,
fucking
like I'm
died.
putting you out. Goodness.
Like
It was
absolutely
never my
no
intention to
further
have you worry
development,
about me.
nothing happened. Nobody talked about it
Can I
anymore.
ask you
The game just
something?
came out,
Of
got
course,
money,
what is
and
it?
then vanished. So that
What are
was
you doing today?
another
Nice.
fun dinosaur game
Following
that
my morning
didn't
prayers,
happen.
I'll be cleaning the altar, then caring for the flowers in the greenhouse. Then it's off to the library
right.
to help organize and sort.
And then there was
Then
this
to the
other
dining hall to
game
wipe down the tables and chairs.
that came out
The floors could use a good polish
that people
too.
might have actually
Oh,
heard
and the weather's
of, called
so
Primal
nice that I
Carnage.
might air out the bedding. After
And this was actually a
Whoa,
very
you're still
interesting
not done? There's
concept for
more?
a game because what
Well,
it
the
basically
dishwasher and the dining
suggested
hall are all
was
afraid, so I was hoping to mend them.
let's have an
So,
asymmetrical
don't you think that's too much?
battler where you
Whatever
had
do you
humans
mean?
with their guns
Why
and
are you
tech on
speaking
one
so
side.
loudly all of a sudden?
But then you just had dinosaurs with
I'll
their
help with the dining
dinosauriness
hall,
on
but
the
I
other
am not
side.
sewing.
Right?
So
You wanna
birds.
help? That would be delightful.
Yes, birds versus humans.
Everyone asks you for help, and
So,
you always
like,
say yes,
humans
don't you?
theoretically
I
have the
suppose.
advantage with the tech,
I
but the
believe it's
dinosaurs
important
tend to
to
have
help
more
where you
unique
can.
abilities,
If you
faster
see someone
speed,
in
and can
trouble, you can't
deal
leave
with
them, can you?
the long range with
You're
close
too
combat
kind,
and
Mercedes.
tanking or whatever,
Literally.
right?
I can't
Also,
So-
dinosaurs aren't humans, therefore
I'm
they
sure
don't
you
have the
can.
disadvantage of being
You and I are
humans.
very similar in that way.
Exactly.
Are you serious? How?
But-
we have nothing
so
in
that
common. That may be
Existed for
so.
a while, and it
But you
actually did
thought I
pretty
was in
well too.
trouble,
I don't
and you
actually think
agreed to
Primal
help,
Carnage did
didn't you?
terribly.
Well, I mean, yes.
But then,
That's exactly what I do. I'm
give me a
so
second
happy
to look
to
this
have
up to make
found a
sure I'm
kindred
telling you
spirit.
this right.
If that's what makes you happy, okay. Kindred spirits. Let's go with that.
Woo, kindred
Now that I've
spirits!
got you at my side,
Anyway,
I
at
can
some
take on even
point,
more
they started
responsibility.
releasing
What?
trailers. for-
Mercedes. Mercedes, like, hey, thanks for helping me out. Now I can do even more crap that people tell me to do.
Oh no.
Average minimum wage worker be like. Or average overeager worker be like.
Hello again, Sedith.
Average person
Oh,
who's not
full
going to
basket.
get a raise
Big
because the
catch?
company realizes
Indeed.
that they can make away with working them this hard for this
Proper
little
use of
money.
bait.
So the definition of person who's going to wind up on our, who would wind up on our anti-work.
Even so, that's quite the haul.
Probably.
I have
That
developed
subreddit is
tricks of my
insane
own
to
as well.
me. Holy
My
shit.
enthusiasm, I
I honestly cannot believe
Oh, yeah?
some people's like job stories like that. It
Once I started
blows
to
my
catch
mind.
fish, I began
That's why I'm
to
glad
pay
I have like
close
a
attention
good
to
boss
the
and a good
number I had
company.
caught. I hear it is not uncommon
I get good
for one to
benefits,
become a
too.
little preoccupied
Like my
with
job
that
is
sort
great.
of
I
thing.
like my job.
And when I recalled the
Wish I got
price
paid
at
more,
the
but
time
I
of
mean
what I caught
the economy's
before,
weird, so I get it.
challenge
Most
was
people wish
too
they got
tempting
paid
to ignore.
more, so...
Jeff Bezos
But
wish he
alas,
got
it
paid
seems
more, and
I'm
he's
a
the
little more
second richest
preoccupied
bastard
than
on
is
earth.
appropriate
You're
for
in
my
good
age.
company.
Well, that's only natural.
I think the only person who doesn't want more money is like someone who's like a devout, like, is it Buddhist, and they're like a temple where they basically are like, I don't need money.
For me. And for that, I must thank you.
They're like, yeah, I
Okay,
got
so
my lunch
I
today.
found the game.
Actually,
I found the game.
I should thank you too.
Oh yeah?
Oh?
Okay, so Primal Carnage existed,
Yeah.
right?
Used to be. I only
Asymmetrical
ever fished for food.
shooter,
Lately,
battler,
though, I've
whatever.
been coming here
It was
just to
fine.
relax.
But then they started
still eat the
releasing
fish, of
trailers in.
But I
Oh yeah,
appreciate
so
fishing
like
in a
this was
whole
like a
new way now.
2012,
Seems we have both made
2013
worthwhile
game,
discoveries.
right?
So which is it
So
today? Hunger
come
or
March
relaxation?
like
I'd only planned to take
March
it easy, but seeing all you've caught has
2013,
definitely made
they
me hungry.
released a trailer for a new
I had planned to
game
bring all of
that
them
was
to you
called
regardless.
Primal
Take
Carnage
as many as you
Genesis,
please.
right?
Hey, thanks. In that case, why don't we eat together? You can
And
leave all the cooking to me.
ultimately the trailers
That's a
don't really
nice one.
show anything in particular. They just show like what's the word?
Still contemplating, I
Videos
see.
Without so much as a
or-
word.
or
you've read me
like
through and through.
cinematics, right? So
Since last
nothing
we
really
spoke, I've been thinking a lot
good
about my future,
or like
how I want to spend my
conclusive
life.
to how the game
It's a lot
itself
to think
works,
about,
right?
and I haven't entirely sorted out where I'm going. I think I need more time to grow.
Are we
On the
following so
contrary,
far?
You have given this honest
Probably.
and sincere thought. I am quite impressed, actually.
So
You're
yeah,
impressed
those
with me?
existed.
Worry about
They
the future
were
is not unique
really
to youth.
cool
It
videos.
is
So
human
like they
nature.
showed off
At the risk
some
of being
really
overbearing, might I offer you one more
unique
piece of advice?
design or like some
course.
unique
Have
set
you considered
pieces,
what your
and
life would be like
we
had
were
you not
all,
been born
or
with a
everybody that
crest?
was watching was like, oh
Hmm.
damn,
Do you suppose that you
like
would
are
have
we
been
getting
ordinary,
a story-driven
insignificant?
dinosaur
think so.
game where we can run
Even
around the
without a
world and
crest,
be like,
such a promising
oh
young
shit,
lady as yourself would have
there's
a bright future ahead of her.
we need to save the world from
I
the
am not
dinosaurs that are
typically
trying to
inclined
back up
flattery,
or
so
break out,
I
right?
hope you will take my
Right.
words to heart. Have faith in
And
yourself.
then those two trailers come
If you
out,
trade that
and
faith
then
for
we're
a
like,
misplaced pride in your crest,
okay.
I will have to reassess your character.
I've no intention of doing
Okay.
such a thing. It will take me time
And
and experience.
it goes a
but
couple
I will find my
years,
path
and then we
walk
don't
it
hear
proudly.
anything about
I am
it,
glad to hear it, Ingrid.
more or less, right?
Okay.
And then there's a new trailer that comes out,
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties
and
were
it's
long,
for a
as
game
per
called
usual.
Primal
There's no
Carnage
need
Extinction.
to apologize at all. Please, have a seat.
Primal Carnage Extinction looks more or less like Primal Carnage did.
We've met for tea so many times.
Hi, Global
you were
G's. How are you doing?
Just do it, do you?
Coming from Reddit. I'm doing good tonight. Doing good tonight. Just doing some Fire Emblem 3 Houses 10, continuing along with the story. How are you doing tonight?
learning about dinosaur games.
That is true. Daniel is giving me a lesson on how there are an absolute crapload of really terrible dinosaur games.
Not
Yeah,
entirely,
terrible
no.
ones are ones where the
I'm not
Literally
developer-
abandoned
treated
it.
so delicately.
Yeah, so anyway, back to the story.
Anyway, what will we talk
So
about today?
everybody finds.
Are you playing 3 Houses 2? Wait, you're playing the game. What game are you playing right now that you're in the lobby? Are you in like Warzone or Mario Kart, or what are you up to?
What
I
game you
actually
playing?
wanted to gripe about something
Ye-
that's
Like to
been
know.
bothering me.
God, it was hot today.
You?
Well, that depends
Alright.
on where you are. Maybe
that's
there's
unusual.
some
Daniel,
part of
like
the world where it's-
Daniel, over half the country was under a stupid heat wave today.
Well, look,
Ah,
just
God,
move
ah.
literally somewhere else.
Are you playing Warzone 2, or are you playing Warzone 1? Are you playing Modern Warfare, Cold War? Did you go all the way back to COD 4? What COD game you playing? And then games you play. I've been playing lately mostly this. I've been playing Genshin Impact. I've been playing Honkai Star Rail. I kind of want to play Mario Kart again once the DLC comes out. Modern Warfare. Are you playing Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 2019? That's the problem with Modern Warfare is there's 5 games called Modern Warfare. There's the original trilogy, and then there's the new 2 of them in the reboot. The new COD, gotcha. So the new MW2. Yeah, that game's okay. I don't think it's as good as 2019, honestly. It's a good game, but it's not as good,
After all the
in my
kindness
opinion.
you've shown me.
Like, the movement is a bit clunkier, but the gunplay, it's okay. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the snipers... I miss my Car 98. Give me my Car 98, man. I miss that damn thing. It was so good.
Thank you.
It was especially good in Warzone before they nerfed the hell out of it when they went to Caldera. That and the Swiss. Give me those back.
Oh?
Yeah.
The only snipers I like using, I like the MCPR and I like the Signal 50. Those are my favorite ones. I like the Signal 50 because it's a dumb semi-auto gun, and I like the MCPR because it's a sniper you can scope in quicker and shoot faster. Like, it's pretty good. And then the effectively intervention is not bad too. It's not the original intervention. It will never be as good as the original intervention, but it is pretty good.
And will you accept?
Yeah, I mean, there's what now? There's like 5 Black Ops games as well. It's insane. Now Black Ops 6 is next year. Because Treyarch's game is next year. Oh yeah. Use SPX? Yeah, the SPX is a good sniper. I like that attack rifle. It's fun.
But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds
They really do make the new guns OP. Yeah, the ISO 45. Yeah, and actually the ISO has the fastest TTK of any SMG right now. It's broken. Both of y'all know what TTK is, right? Greg, Daniel?
Hmm?
Y'all know what TTK is, right?
No.
Nope.
Time to kill.
Ah.
So, like, how long it takes from the moment you point a gun at someone till they're dead. It has the fastest time to kill in the game of any SMG at the moment. Because it's a new SMG and they want you to buy the bundle and the battle pass. Because it's locked behind the battle pass.
Sorry?
That's Activision for you. The same thing with like the AS Val when it was released in 2019. Oh yeah, no, it's really good on Warzone. It's really good. It's great on Vondel. Because like I've gotten into battles with people using like the MP7 effectively. I know it's called something different. I don't give a shit. It's the MP7, and I've won those gunfights, and it feels good to win those gunfights because I know for a fact they're gonna nerf the damn ISO as soon as the July 4th holiday is over.
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action.
Vondel's the best map they've had
severing
since
all ties with the
Rebirth.
family and running away.
Oh.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry. I really just needed to let
Yeah,
that
Vondel's a good map. I like it. The only problem is just people just camp on the roof and it's annoying.
Oh, okay. It's
I mean,
just a
people
bit
are gonna
personal for
camp
me,
no matter
actually.
what.
Yeah, I mean that was the problem in Warzone 1 original and Verdansk 84 was people just camping the stupid tower at airport. God knows I did
My own
that.
father has brought countless marriage proposals to my
All right,
attention.
have fun in your game, dude.
He
Have
always
fun in the
references
have fun
carrying
finally getting out the
on
lobby.
hardline.
We'll see you in a bit once your game is over. Hope you are successful in your lobby turn.
Indeed.
And thank you for following as well. Thanks, I appreciate it. Stop by anytime, man. It's good to have people in the chat hanging out with us. Thank you. Thank you.
Yay, we have been
My hand had already been
followed.
promised
Yay!
to
It's
marriage.
nice to talk to people in chat. I always like when people
Blame
stop
it
by.
on him.
No one has to follow. It's
Yay.
just nice if people stop by. I just like hanging out with people.
Yeah, stop by or
That must
just
have
listen
been
to us
difficult
ramble.
for you.
Yeah, also, my stupid, now, it's getting hotter in my apartment now that I opened the window, so damn it.
Congratulations, failure has been achieved. Well, anyway, Greg, you got any jokes?
Why did the toilet paper roll downhill?
Why did it?
I'm back.
To get to the bottom.
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now, although I did admire him
Nice.
quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied.
I
Right.
see.
Okay,
A
yeah.
very noble
So,
person.
So,
now
Daniel-
they what?
Dinosaur?
Right. I'm getting back to
How
it.
strange
So I
that we should
went
be
off.
worrying about the
All right,
same
I was talking about
thing.
Primal Carnage.
Yeah.
So,
Even
right.
though
So
we are such
Genesis had
different
been
people.
It's true.
teased for 2 years.
Enjoying the
Extinction
nice chat over tea
released the
with you like
trailer.
this makes me realize
It looked
maybe
like
the paths we walk
Primal
aren't
Carnage,
so
and people
different
were like,
after
"What
all.
the hell? Where's
Don't you
the
think I do?
Genesis? We actually wanted to
tea
see what
parties of
Genesis
ours.
did."
They
And
really are
then
something special.
the
But
developers of Primal Carnage basically said,
Ingrid, I would love to get
well,
to know
you
better
know,
because I wanna know
we
about
thought
your
it would be
childhood,
better to
your
just
favorite
stick with
books,
what we
the sweets you
know, or
like,
something like
anything
that.
at all.
And we decided that since Primal
Absolutely.
Carnage wasn't
I'm
doing
happy
that
to speak
well,
with you
we're gonna
anytime.
revamp it to Primal
will
Carnage
leave.
Extinction.
Yay, those two
Which-
becoming good friends.
Yay! But also, that didn't change anything at all. mind
Eh,
you.
it's fine.
So it's like, well, no, I don't. I mean, for the Primal Carnage thing, not for the
Sure.
two talking. But yeah, so basically, we never got a Genesis, even though it looked like a really interesting concept, and just got Primal Carnage 2.
Oh, yeah.
It was basically Overwatch 2 before Overwatch 2 happened.
Let's go. Shitty
And
game
all we
devs
got
for
out
the
of it was,
win.
like one new dinosaur, I think. Not even a new human. Or maybe there was a new human, I don't know. Oh yeah. And moving from that, we have another game called The Hunter Primal. Which was, how do I explain this?
Bad.
No. So there are this type of genre of games where it's basically you act like a wildlife hunter, right? So
Right.
one of them assholes that just shoots animals.
Like the guy who
and-
killed the elephant for no reason.
It's
Yeah,
not
more.
for no reason, it's for stupid reason.
That's true.
But don't tell them that to their face, they have large guns.
They do have guns.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway. So, yeah, it was another one of those. It was released to Steam, early access or something like that. They had like a T-Rex, raptors, and pterosaurs, I think, and there was a promise to bring more different types of dinosaurs to the game eventually. Yeah, right? Long story short, they released the game and did nothing with it.
Go.
Like,
Shovelware
Those
for
are
the
the only
win.
ones that have at least some level of updates or communication before they drop off and do nothing. But no, Hunter Primal literally just showed up and then died. And then the person just made money off of it because people ate it up.
Battle.
So yeah, that was a game that happened. That was 2015, mind you. Let's see.
You can do all of these. Jesus Christ. Go to Lake.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to Lake.
oh yeah. Okay. The next one I want to talk about is a game that still happens to exist, unfortunately. A game that is known as Ark, Survival Evolved.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that game's a disaster.
Yeah, so
Skip. I don't need to watch that.
ultimately,
Welcome.
Ark is not a horrendous game, right? Like, it
Come back.
works, TM, it has functionality, and there are dinosaurs in it, I think.
And there's a decent number of people who enjoy it. So it's gotta be doing something right.
Yeah.
I guess.
So, like, it's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. However, because, like, it hasn't really changed anything about its core structure since it released back in, like, 2015 or so. Like, everything about the game is more or less the same thing you got out of the game beforehand, except there's new fancy lights and crap to look at.
Yay, lights.
It's not impressively designed or anything. It literally just builds and fails to accomplish anything. It's bad.
So...
And now there's an Arc 2 that's coming out. So
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I believe.
yeah, so whoever's playing that, I feel sorry for you.
It's literally... Yeah, it's not out yet. It got delayed till next year.
I've also heard that the game
My
itself
orders?
is not like very well designed or something. I heard something about hacking at some point, but that might just be from
Ready when
having
you
multiple servers and shit. I also remember a time where they had a pirate
My
game,
duty is your death.
right?
Oh, nice.
Or the developers of Ark had a pirate game planned, and they actually released like an early access version or a demo, beta, something, I don't remember. Long story short, though, is that people got their hands on it, and somebody managed to access a dev console.
I'll do my
Nice.
best.
It was the same dev console as with Ark.
Okay.
And when people did some more digging, they found out the pirate game was built with the same, well, quite literally the same engine and several features as Ark.
What's my story?
Yeah, that makes sense for that, Dev.
So they basically took Ark, put some pirate stuff on it, and didn't remove other things, so people could like spawn in dinosaurs.
That's
I must lead them
amazing.
well.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
best thing.
That's great.
Let's
Just
make this
absolutely incompetent as shit developers.
yeah.
My god. Alright, you go to 0 for this.
Alright,
You
I'm
lost
trying
that
to look at something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to rank up Mercedes for. Yeah.
This is
She's only level 32, so I'll be up
More
more.
fighting.
Alright, you, dance.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm gonna kill you now. Alright, what was that? What was 0?
This could turn the tides.
What are you looking at now, Daniel?
I'm looking at a different game that's slightly unrelated.
onward.
Shall we?
I do this for all of us. Nice try.
Crit.
We'll destroy you.
How
Damn.
about a curtsy?
Damn, you're killing me. Alright, well, I'm giving it to you, that's fine.
Feels
Shit.
Well, this is a stupid game.
No time to slow down.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta rewind now.
Back to dinosaurs, back to dinosaurs. Got distracted. Alright, next on the long list of dinosaur games around
Next
the
try.
2010s. This time we're moving into like mid 2010s, so I think this is 2016 when this one came out. This one's known as The Isle. Now, this one's actually fairly well known these days.
I'll do my
It
best.
came out in December 1st, 2015, and more or less offered the suggestion of humans and dinosaurs living together in an open world environment and basically
More
seeing
fighting.
what people would do when thrown into a server together like that. So, you
Rust.
know,
They
we've
just
never
play
had that
Rust. They just play Rust.
or what. The thing about it, though, in this case, is that the
That helps.
dinosaurs, in this case, would also be controlled by humans.
Huh.
So you would have human-controlled
I do this for
dinosaurs
all
that
of
would
us.
fuck around, and
Guide me well.
and then humans running around. Now, for the
Thought you could best me?
For the first bit of that, the human, the dinosaurs, that was the part that was implemented in first, right? So they couldn't actively put in the humans yet because there was some bug work that needed to be figured out. So they more or less just said, okay, let's just put the dinosaurs in and then people could run around
You
as
lost that
dinosaurs. And that was actually wildly successful. They had a few varieties of dinosaurs. You could choose whatever. You could form up into herds or communicate with other people and then, like, do whatever you wanted, basically, together. Though, if you were playing on a server,
My
there
orders?
were, of course, rules that you would need to follow or else you'd get completely bodied by everybody else on the
For
server,
Gerald.
yada yada yada, Nothing, like, particularly egregious to people not playing together on a server, right? That's just how people are. So, we come to that,
Ready when
and
you
then,
are.
like, there's a lot of dinosaurs in it too, and there's a lot of variety. It was a fun game.
I shall not stray.
And then the first problem, TM, was the release of something known as a hypo dinosaur. Now, if you'll remember if you remember from earlier, I said that this was a human versus dinosaur open world type thing, which meant that humans were involved in the dinosaurs being around. And in this case, it was that humans were bringing back dinosaurs and then committing experiments on
This is for the best, right?
right? Which, you know, was always a really great idea. So, humans made kind of super dinosaurs and then completely lost control of them.
Yeah, that makes sense when you do that with dinosaurs.
Yeah, so the first of these were a Hypo T-Rex, a Hypo Spino, and a Hypo Giga, or Giganotosaurus. And what that would mean is that each of these dinosaurs would be like extremely powerful, have way more HP than other dinosaurs, and basically one-shot everything that wasn't like the strongest of sauropods. And even then, it was like a toss-up. So, yeah, we get that. And then game balance in the game just kind of plummets depending on whether or not the server allows said dinosaurs in. And they were allowed for a good while before they were just basically shut down, more or less, I think.
Yeah. Seems like that was probably a good idea.
Now, time passes and more dinosaurs are released, all that jazz. There's some sketches for more variant dinosaurs that exist. Like, one of the artists I followed on DeviantArt, back when I was still using that, actually did the sketches for all the dinos, and the work on that is really good. I might find it later, but they did a really good work.
Nice.
Lament your weakness.
Yeah, Tapwing. Tapwing's the artist. Like, I will throw
I
this.
still know that guy's name.
I don't know. I didn't know the guy's name, but I knew what to search for. Like, here, I threw one of the designs in stream
will not
chat if you
die
want to look at it.
Let me see. Oh, that's cool.
My work.
Yeah, like, this guy has a lot of good designs. Even, like, beyond this, the Isle stuff, he just has a lot of good stuff. But, yeah, so time goes on, more stuff is released, yada yada yada. And the game more or less falls into a lull of, well, we were suggesting humans, but it turns out people just like playing as dinosaurs, so we'll just keep playing dinosaurs, right?
Okay.
And then stuff starts going down on the management side of things. Now, I don't remember what it was about it, but if I remember correctly, basically, people were complaining about various aspects of the game on the
Make a
forums for the
difference?
game, right?
Right.
And then those people would get banned
Of course.
I must
So,
keep
like, the
going.
lead dev just stopped being able to take criticism or whatever,
That's a good sign.
and basically just tried to create a place of, you listen to what I am suggesting and you will like it, even
Right.
if such things would be detrimental to the game. And that's basically where the Isle sits right now. Like, I don't think a lot of people play it or talk about it these days, mainly because of that fact of, you know, like, what do you talk about? Or rather, do you talk about it and risk losing everything, kind of thing?
The it's shitty game devs just suck.
Yeah. Then there's Jurassic World Evolution, which came out in 2016, and it was like, oh yeah, the next J-Pog, this is gonna be so cool. And then it turned out half of the game was actually just managing the park, and then the other half was maybe having the
It's win or
dinosaurs
die.
be able to function for like 5 minutes without
Hmm.
suffering a problem.
That sounds like gross.
So that turned out to be a wash too, because it wasn't keep the animals just keep the animals alive and watch them feed. It's no, you have to actually worry about your park being functional, and then you have to worry about your animals being happy so they don't try and break out, even though they'll probably try and break out anyway because they're stupid. And then you can worry about having your animals look pretty in the environments that are all of like 5 different locations.
Nice.
So,
I mean, at least it's accurate to Jurassic Park that it's a clusterfuck.
yeah, more or less.
That's the only positive thing is it's accurate.
So, yeah.
They wanted realism, they got realism.
Yeah. Then we got Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is more or less the same, except somehow they made the management aspect of it even worse.
How?
So,
Dedicated effort.
Apparently.
So they took out some part of it. So the original one basically had it so you would have to try and make 3 different opposing factions happy. So security, research, and entertainment. For some reason or another, if you only prioritized one of the 3, instead of like being reasonable people about it, they would get angry about it and try and sabotage you or lock you out of stuff if you didn't do what they wanted to do instead. So that was fun. In the new game, instead, you get to hire a bunch of people to be competent or not competent at something. But in addition to that, said people also either just tire out way too easily, or some of them can just sabotage you, if I'm remembering correctly. I might not be remembering that correctly. But, yeah, that's just very horrendous. And then also there's, I think, a bit about energy and stuff being even more strict.
Thanks a bunch.
Even though that was a major complaint. It's just,
Come back soon. Welcome.
I don't know, man. On the good news, though, there is Prehistoric Kingdom, which, while updates are slow, the updates are still coming out. They're still doing a good job with it, in my opinion. And, like, that's a very creative game, so if you want to play a creative park builder, go play Prehistoric Kingdom. This is not an advertisement. Well, I mean, I guess it is, but
we're not sponsored by them, so it's not an advertisement.
Not sponsored!
Hashtag not sponsored, chat. He just likes playing the video game.
Hashtag not hashtag.
Whatever. Hashtag Twitter sucks ass now.
I would like to play it a little bit more than I end up doing, but it's kind of like one of those things where I want to play
Brit.
really to be creative, and half the time I can't be creative in the way I want to be, which is annoying. Or,
Just like that.
Or I'm waiting for updates for things
Ready when you are.
break how I'm currently building things, which is annoying.
Oh, your efforts are for naught.
More or less, and then half the time I just blow up all
duty
my
is your
efforts
death.
anyway because I'm suddenly unsatisfied with them again.
So Daniel sucks
You
at the
can vouch for me. He's watched
game.
me complain about something I was satisfied with like a month ago and then be like, I hate this.
What the hell?
I've got no time for
Why did
this.
Raphael just come in and attack? What the fuck?
Because occasionally you can't, your posse members can't.
That is the first time I've ever seen that. What the hell?
I mean, most
Great
of the
work.
time we have range units do it, so I guess that's
More
probably the
fighting.
reason. Oh, I will note though, all the games that I've talked about are. Oh wait, actually, there's one more game that we need to talk about, and this is a game I've.
Not making that
played.
mistake again.
So, the game I want to talk about is Orion Dinosaur Horde.
Oh boy. That sounds like it's something that's been ruined by devs.
Matt, you played that one, remember? It's the really
Guide me
shitty
well.
dino shooter.
Oh yeah, isn't that the one that we got for like $1?
Yeah, it's like $1. It's worth $1. It
I
plays
do
like
this
it's
for all
worth
of us.
$1.
And it's hilarious because it's so stupid.
Yeah, but it is really funny.
Like, Chad, it's
So,
very funny. If you have $1, just buy it.
I needed
I
that.
forgot about
buy
that
it,
game.
Get some friends and hope you don't get sick playing it.
Yeah. Welcome to just bad games that are like hilarious.
Yeah, more or less. But
I'd buy it just like jump in the air like that. What the hell? Oh shit, he's crit me.
See,
That's what rewind.
regardless, it's not that great, but it is funny. But they had teased a remake or something like that at some point, and then guess what? It just didn't happen.
God damn it, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get my ass kicked this time so hard.
Probably because the swordmaster or the swordsman classes are just way faster than you, so you keep getting two-shot.
I'll do my best.
But yeah, those are all the like main Steam dinosaur games that I can think of.
And there's more
So
to be done.
we're done on that front. But
when you are.
This is another one.
well, so here is
Fuck this guy.
where
I
I
shall not
raise
stray.
a question. Would you like to hear about some of the shitty dinosaur mobile games?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
More fighting.
Okay, well, you're gonna need to give me a minute then, because I'm gonna need to think about this.
He's thinking. This is a bad sign for
Guide
all
me
of
well.
us.
Just a hindrance.
I'm done on the
You
first time
defeat
set.
me, left.
Master Wibbermeyer. Learn Seal Defense.
Nice.
Shall we?
Okay, so the one I first think of when I think of
Onward.
dinosaur mobile games that are actually worth staring at for more than 5 seconds, right? So we are going to have a quality standard here, which is impressively bad, but for the quality standard, we're going
What's
to
my
set it up
strategy?
with this one. And this one is known as...
This could turn the tides.
I was literally just staring at it. Where did it go?
Right.
Make a difference.
I think it's the first time I saw Lysithea get one shot. Like, it's the beginning of the game.
I mean, to be fair, she does tend to get one shots pretty easily. It's just that
I do this
either
for all
she
of us.
procs her relic, or she just doesn't get hit. Right.
God
Okay.
damn it, I got
So the
fire
first
I'm so
one
hard on
we're gonna
that.
talk about is Dino Hunter Deadly Shoot.
That's Marianne out.
Well, apparently
Mercenaries
we should
fled.
really start taking out these the
Yes, we
swordsmen
do.
first. Don't worry, it's all part of the plan.
Fire this motherfucker.
Too close for my liking.
I do want to point out you had a decent chance of missing that.
I know.
Anyway, so the first one I want to talk about is Dino Hunter Deadly Shores. In this game, you literally just murder dinosaurs. Like, dinosaurs walking around, living their lives, murder. Dinosaurs trying to attack you, murder. Dinosaur literally just popped into frame, murder. So, it's a very violent game, and one that I don't particularly like, but I have played a little bit. And the main goal is to quite literally just shoot the dinosaurs and kill them.
The goal is
So,
murder.
yeah, it's a very simple game. The problem, of course, is that, well, I think this came out in about 2013 or so, 2012. Even back in 2012, they had microtransactions for guns that would give you stronger number values, or simply put, just be better, right, for one reason or another.
Right. So they can mute
Actually,
themselves.
Now, that's not the important part of the sentence. The important part of the sentence is that some of those guns were vastly overpriced. Like, I seem to recall a gun around that time being worth over $100.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
So, like,
Thank God for
you
the
would have
credit.
$100 guns. Or, sorry, no. The first gun you could get was worth like $10 and would be outclassed within 3 hours of playing the game. So gun 2 price value was horrendous. And then not only that, and not only do they lock you behind having certain values of gunpowder, meaning that you either have to spend godly amounts of time repeating missions to level up the guns that you do have, or you just buy a stronger gun, right, and have to level that up. But then also they made it so you can only do some exclusive missions whilst using said guns. So if you wanted to get the best experience out of the game, you had to buy a gun. And this was not just like 1 or 2 guns, too, mind you. This was like 20 guns. All within the range of at or over $100. So, yeah, that was a thing that occurred, as I'm sure we're all aware of at this point, right?
Yep.
No, I'm in denial.
Greg cannot even begin to believe this shit.
Oh, I began. I just stopped really hard and am now just driving full speed in reverse.
Kill this man.
Anyway, yeah, so that's game number 1 that I'm aware of.
Zenith.
Zenith tried. He just failed really hard.
Yeah, not the cute.
Second was a game by the name of Dino Quest, which was more or less just
I shall not
find or like dig up various things around the world and build dinosaur skeletons. So very simple game, very fun game for the most part. But that one then just would evolve into ad. So that one's not really a long story, just boring. Next up is one that I have, ironically enough, gone back to. Jurassic World the game. Now, this was actually the first of the Jurassic World games to come out, if you could believe it. Coming out, I think, at the time or slightly before Jurassic World the movie actually came out. And the movie itself, or the game itself, actually makes references to the movie proper, and like attempts to give backstory on some of the things that happened in the movie. So like Barry, the guy that goes along with Owen.
Oh, the one that gets killed by the Indoraptor immediately?
No, maybe.
I don't remember the names of
It's
characters.
it's not the big asshole guy who's like heckling Chris Pratt. It's the other dude who's He doesn't really do much in the movie. And
Is it just like his buddy? Is that the one that he is?
yeah, it's like his buddy.
Oh, the little guy. I think he's also in the one after that.
I don't know.
I thought he was for some reason.
I don't know, and I don't remember. Anyway,
Me
though,
either.
like several people have expanded roles and like commentaries. Like Zara, the kid's overseer, while the Claire is off doing fuck everything.
Makes sense.
Like the girl that gets eaten by the Pteranodon and then eaten by the
Oh, yeah.
dinosaur, she
Oh
actually
yeah,
has
she gets
a-
picked up and then she gets immediately wrecked by 2 different dinosaurs. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
she has an expanded role in the game.
Nice.
Blue actually has some redeeming qualities and actually discusses stuff with Owen. Like, it's
the
very
dinosaur talks?
interesting. No, none of the dinosaurs are talking. That was a dream sequence, and that was basically Alan being.
So it's Jurassic Park 3 again.
I'm saying it's not like that. I know exactly what you're talking.
Dad, how to make someone who's a Jurassic Park fan annoyed?
Alan.
At least that was a dream sequence too.
That is all.
More or less. But
Alright, I did that. That was terrible.
yeah, gotta watch out, I guess.
Thank you, Ingrid.
But
Chat, that's why I got permadeath off.
yeah, because if we didn't, we'd get our asses kicked. Constantly.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta go to my once again.
I gotta go heal. I gotta go not be deadened.
Let's get in my free dice grid.
Anyway, where was I? Fuck.
Jurassic World was tied.
Jurassic,
The game tied
Jurassic
into.
World, the game. So, the game was also... It also started out pretty fine. So, what would happen is that you would create dinosaurs, fight amongst people...
Mercedes' birthday.
You would fight against both AI and assumedly players, depending. Though I never it's been established by several people that it's like the AI pretending to be a person.
Mhm.
Like, it's very obvious that you can still abuse the PvP system the same way you can do with the PvE. Albanian berry, southern fruit, or crescent moon.
And I'm stuck a bunch of Albanian berries.
This tea is my favorite.
Offer tea.
So much.
Anyway, so the combat wasn't particularly interesting, but it had a very unique system, which I appreciated. Of like a, let's see, past laughs. Like, it had a very interesting check and balance system of, do you give yourself more future power, immediate power, or defend? Go back, I didn't see any of them. I heard some gossip.
Alright, here we go. Maybe
Overcoming
weaknesses.
weakness.
That's the
Also,
that's
Matt,
go for.
I want to point out that pausing the game and then
I've learned
assuming I read anything is not great.
When I paused it while you were looking at it.
As I continue to grow, commend or praise. Yeah, but it doesn't help if I didn't actually read all the options.
Goodbye.
But anyway.
Nice, lever traps increased.
Yeah, so combat was fine, and once you got enough of the same dinosaur, you could fuse them together to make super designs effectively,
I
which
delivered
are
our letter to Fort
hilarious.
Mercius.
Oh,
I don't think they suspected
Here we go.
anything.
I knew I was right to entrust that task to you. You've got that honest kind of
That's-
face that makes it easy to fool people.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
What did you write in the
technically,
letter?
yes.
I informed them that reinforcements were on the way. It would have been suspicious for troops to show up unannounced.
That's true.
So the plan is...
We'll disguise ourselves as reinforcements from the Imperial capital and sneak into Fort Mercius.
Nice.
That's a plan, I guess.
Hey,
You
look,
used
it's
my
basically
defense
what
plan after all.
Han and Luke did to get onto the Death Star.
No. Well, more or less.
Well, they were
actually.
dressed up as stormtroopers at some point.
Do you know the context? You've never seen
No.
Star Wars. Alright, well, then I'm going to show you the context. You know what? Screw it, Daniel.
No.
To tie into us watching that, my next 3 movies are the original trilogy.
Spoil.
We've also procured Imperial
We watched the original trilogy.
Spoilers!
Ooh, good
After
work.
Ghibli Week.
We got Imperial Army uniforms. Yeah, we probably killed a bunch of them. We were like, alright, I'll take your clothes. No, thank you.
I'll just rip off.
Dried
your clothes.
blood on this clothes. Oh, you know, I got stabbed on the way.
I got a paper cut. We didn't have
However,
a med kit.
that alone wouldn't be enough.
You did
It
say
just
the plan
kept
needed a little
gushing
more
out,
refinement.
man.
I might have hit
Are
an
you going to
artery.
dress up like Edelgard, Claude?
I'm lucky to be alive. Thank God I have magic healers with us.
I'm not sure that would accomplish
My
much.
paper
In the
cut
letter,
went bone
I include the
deep.
name of the Imperial
It
General
was
leading the
some
reinforcement.
paper.
While we're heading to the fort, a separate army is going to attack us.
We're going to be attacked?
That's all just for show, though.
Well, I
It'll
mean,
be
if
our
we just
allies
beat
who are
them
attacking
first.
us.
Oh, I get it. We're going to make it look like the Alliance is attacking Imperial reinforcements.
Ah, so we're gonna like draw them out, basically.
Right. When the troops in the fortress panic and open up the gates, we're in.
So it's almost a Troy situation.
I'd love nothing more than for this plan to work. But I've got some bad news for you. Apparently, the notorious Death Knight...
Yeah, alright. That's Lysithea's ass. I got me up.
The one who kidnapped Flame.
Oh, poor Flame.
The Death Knight. I did not wish to ever think of him again.
Don't worry, Lysithea will help me kick his ass. You're good, Flame.
He got some acclaim in the battle to subjugate Western Fargus. They say he holds the most military prowess in the Empire.
That's okay, I'm about to kick his ass.
Even so, we've got Teach here to command us. All will be well. You have to trust us.
Don't worry, he's gonna get fucked one shot. Fuck this nerd.
So your big plan is to just trust your professor? Really, boy?
Under the
I
professor's
mean,
guidance,
isn't
I'm
the
sure
plan
we'll manage
always
somehow.
trust Professor?
We're
Pretty
counting
much.
on the tactics you learned from Captain Gerald.
Prepare yourselves, everyone. It's time.
I do hope Gerald got at least a decent burial and funeral when he died 2 years ago in the timeline.
He was probably fine.
Teach, this is for your ears only, but there's actually one more part to my plan.
He just,
I'd
he just
hoped it wouldn't come to
decomposed
this,
there.
but I have no choice.
I have no choice.
Absolutely.
You must die
We
too.
keep thanks to Edelgard's strength, the Imperial army is more unified than I would have expected. It was a
What is
painful
she holding them
realization, but
together with
after
her
our
bare
battle at
arms?
Gronderfield,
No, she's
it's
holding
clear
them
that we
together
can't-
with
I
duct
also realized
tape.
something else during that
She
battle.
exudes duct
There really
tape.
is something special about you, Teach. The reason we were all able to keep our cool in the midst of the chaos was because we all trust in you, in your command and in your
In
strength.
fact, we're not confident
Everyone
we can
here
defeat her
believes
in
that we
combat
will win
because
as long as we
in a
have you
pinch,
on our
she
side.
just surrounds
Our
herself in
faith in
so
you
much
is
duct tape
border
that
like
we
you
can't
and
find
I.
her.
We have what it takes to free Fodlan from the Empire's rule. I know in my heart that we'll make it through to witness the world after all the fighting has ceased.
Alright, cool. Thanks, man.
That man approaches.
Oh, there it is.
Who are you talking about? You don't mean that professor, do you? It doesn't matter. No one can take this fortress.
Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours?
No, you're gonna die by dark spikes. What, no comments from the peanut gallery?
Nope.
God damn it.
It's
Let's see. Alright, let us save, chat. Oh, there's support conversations. I want to see what they are, at least. I want to take a peek. See, it's Linhart with Dorothea. Yep, that makes... I can do an S conversation with Dorothea, apparently.
Hooray.
I can do... Bernadette can have an S conversation with me, be with Seteth.
I mean, at this point, you should just
and Seteth
assume
can do-
every woman is madly in love with you because you kept feeding them stuff.
I can do S conversation with Ingrid. Let's go, chat! I actually have some kind of anything with a woman at this point.
You have two.
But it's
months,
only...
in fact.
But it's
You have-
unfortunately only virtual, so it doesn't matter to my actual life.
You have.
It's like those weirdos who fall in love with a VTuber until they realize... Yeah, I do. Great. Yeah, chat, it's like those idiots who fall in love with a streamer, but it's like... They have no. They're a streamer. Like, like what the
The
fuck?
streamer doesn't care about your existence. They will.
The
keep
streamer is just
streaming.
like, thanks for the $5, man. That's the major Twitch streamers. They're like, all right, cool. Me,
Okay,
I
let's
like
get
that
on
people are
with
just
the
hanging
fight.
out.
Let's get
Yeah,
on
let's
with
go
it.
I
to
care
the.
about your money, and in a detached way, I care about you by proxy of your money.
Honestly, for chat, I don't need you to donate money to me. I could care less. I just think it's funny to rag on other streamers. XUC getting $100 million.
At that point, it sounds more like envy.
I would kill for a tenth of that. That'd be great.
It is
I would buy a
lot of
house.
money.
Yeah, it's $100 million, and he like streams for maybe like 3 or 4 days, 3 days a week. Alright, let me make sure I didn't like somehow lose a battalion. Also, I actually do want to like change my battalions out a little bit.
You just put a battalion down somewhere, walked away, and forgot where you left it.
Okay. Well, look, I want to like see what I've got. I want to see if there's anything I can do that's like better. Well, not for me, I guess. For Claude, I can't change Claude's battalion. I can.
But he has the best battalion he can get.
Hmm. Yeah, screw it. Let's just go to battle. Mission. Let's take Fort Mercy's chat. They will rue the day when they sent the Death Knight up to Lysithea.
Yeah, more or less. Okay,
Here we
so
go.
we're going to try
While
an
awaiting
extremely
reinforcements,
stupid chat.
The Alliance predicts the Empire will continue to
I'm also not
fortify
going to
its
finish my
defenses at
dinosaur
Fort
ranting. That'll be
Mercedes.
for next stream.
Knowing
But
this
also,
risk,
Next time
Claude
on
and a select
Dinosaur
few
Ball
advance,
Z.
hoping to gain entry to the fort through deception.
could you imagine a Dragon Ball, but instead of dragon or dragons or Saiyans, it was dinosaurs?
Well, okay, first of all...
Aren't there dinosaurs in Dragon Ball?
The Dragon Ball world, dinosaurs are just a thing. Like, there
Oh,
are
yeah,
dinosaurs
right.
around.
Yeah.
So it's not that much of a stretch to think, well, why couldn't our main
Let's give a
character
Dragon
be
Ball. Let's give one of them
dinosaurs?
sentience and let it go after the Dragon Balls. I want to see what it does. I would like to see what a dinosaur with Dragon Balls would wish for.
And in Dragon Ball Super, there is a race of people who are basically dinosaurs who show up.
Let's see, what are we
They are
dealing
not
with
important.
here?
But they're there.
Alright,
They
so
are-
this is what we've got, everybody.
Okay,
Use-
so
Wait
here's
one
the
second.
thing.
Let me do here. Let me give you a straight shot of the map. Here's just without my face.
Okay, so now here's the thing. Do we care about the chess?
No.
Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to have Lysithea, Dorothea...
Wait, let me uncheck everything. Alright, Lysithea, Dorothea, Plain.
and Linhardt, specifically.
That's it?
Well, those are the only ones we particularly need. We can use whoever else, though.
Alright, then who else should I use?
Whoever else. Probably people that can move pretty far, though.
Giving you Mercedes again. Okay.
Alright.
I'm just gonna save real quick. Alright, I'm ready to fight.
Okay, well, no, hold on a minute. You're not ready to fight, so go to map. So, go to... Okay, make sure Lysithea and Flame are on as far to the left as possible. So, switch Flame with Marianne.
Okay.
And then that's fine.
So fight
Okay.
now?
Yes.
General, reinforcements have arrived from the capital. They clash
You
with
idiot,
Alliance
these
forces
aren't the
in outskirts of
reinforcements.
the city, but should enter the fortress soon.
You let them in? Make haste and slaughter them all.
Yeah, he's not falling for any of this shit.
I think he just wants to murder people in general.
Yeah.
They are enemies. Slaughter them all. I will not say it again.
Who's here?
We made it in. Professor, take control from the south. I have my own task to do from here. There are preparations to be made for our secret plan.
Ooh, cutscene. Damn, look at that army. That's so cool.
They look the same, except they have yellow helmets.
Here comes the actual Imperial army.
Hey, it's what's his face? Hey,
Yeah.
what was his name again?
Don't remember. We'll say in the cutscene though. Damn. Oh, you're not a sword user.
Why did you throw away the bow?
I don't know.
I see your skills haven't dulled yet, kiddo.
What did you expect?
Moving myself out the way.
I thought that was a laser sight for a moment.
Everyone, listen up. From now on, the Almiran forces will be fighting by our side.
Why'd you shoot at each other?
We'll work as
That's
one.
a great
and we
question.
will
I
bring
think
down
it's like
the
one of
Alliance
them.
together.
Yeah, it's one of those man greetings, like with Gundam Build fighters.
Oh yeah. Hi, I must fight you.
Headbutt. Wow.
All right.
An
Okay.
impregnable fortress is a wide open prairie once you get inside. From here, we'll attack from the north and south at once.
No different than a prairie, you say? You've got a strange head on your shoulders, kiddo.
Nader. All right, we're facing Ralph. We have Ralph Nader on our side, chat.
Walk in a meadow, right?
Nice.
You know who Ralph Nader is?
No.
Politician from the 2000s.
Okay.
He was the. Is that the one I'm thinking?
Ralph Nader is Ralph Nader.
Yeah, he's a politician who's noted for his involvement in consumer protections. He's okay, yeah, he's mostly independent, but he was like he's very good at basically consumer protections against shitty corporations. Though he spoiled the 2000 election.
Death God or whoever they may be, let's crush them to dust.
Yeah, Chad, he spoiled the 2000 presidential race for the Democrats. Good job, Ralph Nader. Thanks, asshole. But thank you for at least coming to here. Alright, show me the enemies again. Enemy reinforcements will appear. Move your units to a space where they enter the battlefield and stop from appearing there.
Oh no, reinforcements. Anyway.
Alright, what's my strat?
Reinforcements of the army.
Okay, so move Lysithea 1 down.
Let's make this quick.
Is here?
Yes, right there. Assist. Warp. Warp plane. And go up 6.
It's
Or,
1,
no,
2.
sorry, warp. So warp plane right next to the knight on the left.
This guy?
Yes.
So warp him right here.
Yes.
Okay, big flame there. Lysithea is now level 50.
Nice.
You can choose like
Okay. Now get Dorothea.
Okay.
More fighting.
Use her dance skill on Lysithea.
Yeah, after work, I have no idea what he's telling me what to do. This would be interesting. Alright,
Okay,
Lysithea
now
has now
move
done things.
Lysithea over to the knight and kill it.
This one?
There. Yeah.
Ready?
This is gonna be a little bit more of a multi-step process than I
A
figured.
striking display.
Alright, next, go get Linhart. Move him
I'm
next
awake.
to Dorothea.
So here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assist. Warp.
Up.
Dorothea. Move her over to where the other two are, so where Flane is.
So
Well,
here.
it's over there is more or less fine. Okay, now move everybody else as you desire. So probably Byleth.
Should I move anyone up or no?
Well, Byleth and everybody else can go up. Maybe have Lorenz go leftwards to support if need be.
Okay.
What's my strategy?
Ready when you are.
Also, do not forget that Claude is on the top.
I'll do my best.
Whoops.
My orders?
God damn. Hello, David Sachs. How are you doing today? Welcome back.
You are doing good.
We are
We're
doing.
trying a Lysithea strat. I'm not
Yes.
very good at Lysithea strat.
Guide me well. That's where Lysithea comes in.
Exactly. So yeah, we are up to the. What's this place called again? We are at the. God, what's this about? We're taking
Golden
Fort
Team.
Merceus.
Yes, Fort Merceus.
And so, what do we do with flames? Nothing.
Flame can move like one to the yeah, more or less. Like the problem is that I don't
Just
want
put
to
her like
move
basically
Flame.
here.
Yeah, we don't want to move Flame too far up because if she moves too far, she might get attacked by the knights, and if you miss any or if any of those hit, you lose the strat. Mind you, the strat isn't that important at this point anyway, but still. There you go. Actually, what
And
level
who's
are
down?
these soldiers? These seem a lot weaker than the enemies.
Ah, but I'm 45. Very good upgrade for Claude. Ah, you've been playing Golden Gear and 3 Hopes. Nice. Good.
Thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna move to the
It's been
center.
going well for you.
Yes. There you go. Alright, let's attack again. Me, miss, fire.
Did you see the way Violet casted fire?
I
He,
said that
jumped-
earlier, yeah. I thought it was weird.
Oh no, Linhart.
I'm now Mastered Priest.
Linhart got shot. I mastered the ability to be a priest.
Linhart, I am a priest now. Don't question it. Crit. There's so much stuff in the way.
Yeah, that.
Matthew's Fireball Jutsu.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds accurate, yeah. Nice, Zero. Strong NPC.
Very strong NPC.
I like that they actually back me up. Alright, now what's the strat?
Now we got the. Alright, so get Lysithea, use Warp on Flane again. Or. You're gonna have to move up to Flane, so move one to the left, two up specifically.
So, right here.
Yes, assist. Put Flane like right. So you see the left or the rightmost knight. Move
This guy?
her one to the right of that dude.
So, right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now dance with Dorothea on Lysithea.
I'm glad dance is unlimited.
Yeah, it's limited by the fact you can only have one dance. Alright,
That's
now
okay.
go get Flane. Use Rescue on Lysithea.
Ah, I see.
Well, this should still work. Alright, now go kill the Death Knight.
Where's the Death Knight? Is he up here?
Yes.
Cool. Attack. Dark spikes.
It's time!
I'm critting too.
Oh no, not again!
201 damage.
The appointed hour is at hand.
I crit the Death Knight.
Yeah.
I love Lysithea. She's so good. Lysithea defeated the Death Knight again. Oh my god. I got a Dark Seal for that, by the way.
Alright.
I'm saying that's the convoy.
Dark Seal. Alright, there you go. There's the mission.
It's annoying to do what he's telling us to, but we don't really have a choice.
I told you, this was a very stupid strategy.
Oh, wait. That was all I need. Oh, wait. I
Yes,
wasn't going to fight anyone else?
Yes, that was it. That's all you needed to do. Good job.
Oh my god. How many times do you have to teach you this lesson? That's so true. That's so true, David. Holy shit. That is... I crit the Death Knight for 200 damage. Come on, that's
As a
so
wise
stupid.
man once said, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so dumb. I love it. And she got max motivation.
Yep, that sounds about
Oop,
right.
cutscene.
It is coming. Leave now, or all of you will die.
Evan Duke.
Okay, we're leaving. That means
Did
we're
he just
following you.
ride his horse down the...
Yes.
That's how desperate he is to get out of here.
What is that? Okay, that's a nuke.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that one.
What the hell?
We have to evacuate immediately!
So, every time you kept saying stuff about nukes...
Wait, what the hell is that? Wait, what is happening? That looked like an actual nuke. What the hell?
Yeah, well, every time
What
you
is
kept
that?
talking about nukes, I was just waiting for this.
What just happened here? The fort. It's
What the hell?
gone.
Like you said,
Did they just get like a... Did the cluster strike just hit the town? What the fuck?
tactical nukes inbound.
What the hell, man? What the fuck? I'm saving.
Now...
Fodlan is a land of technological advancement, and you're just a little behind the
Hey,
curve.
kiddo, what was with that javelin of light?
Javelin of light.
Oh,
Well, that describes it pretty well. The fortress was
Okay,
supposedly
let's
impregnable,
see.
but look at it now. It's hard to imagine that the Empire would do something like that. But if not
That's not
them,
it, that's
then
not
who?
it.
And for what purpose? If they wanted to kill us, then why wait
here we
until
go.
now to use it?
We almost died just now, and without an answer to any of that.
Lord Moldy Butt. What is that a reference to again? I forget.
Speaking of unanswered
I remember seeing that somewhere. What is that?
I swear that's a Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy reference.
Care to explain? I get the feeling there's something you two are keeping from us.
That was from a cartoon?
Yeah, I was right. It is,
Oh, Billy and Mandy. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I haven't thought about Billy and Mandy in a while.
Man, those Elmiran reinforcements showed up and didn't even do anything.
Yeah, they were like, what up?
Why did we come here,
Wait,
man?
Adair! Are you really just gonna leave me here and run away?
I hope to see you again, Judith.
Yeah.
And you too,
The
Professor.
answer appears
He's
to
just
be-
like, alright, I've seen everything.
I'm not running
Goodbye.
away from this, I'm just receding into the
Are
distance.
you saying that Nardelle is actually Nadir the Unstoppable?
Also, I am dropping this in the
actually Nadir
stream
the
BC chat
Undefeated.
because this is exactly the
Elmiran's
moment I
love
was
grand
waiting
titles.
for.
I knew he was no ordinary person, but to think he was the great hero of Elmira.
I'm gonna head out. Exactly. Literally the meme.
Hey, can we really
Yep.
afford to be chatting right now? If another one of those javelins of light falls, we're all dead.
Claude, there are things I wish to ask you, but
We
first
must hurry and
hurry
withdraw.
withdraw.
Why? The
Right you
entire
are.
fort is blown
Come on,
up.
everyone. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
What the hell? I'm confused.
I mean,
Claude, it is
we've
time for you to
had.
explain.
Well, we'll let the
Why
game
are you so
say-
close
say
with an
it first.
Elmiran general?
Well, he did quite a bit for me when I was younger.
Such as.
Oh, yeah?
When you were younger. So, before you joined House Regan. How and where did you meet him? There aren't many opportunities to meet a general from Elmyra in Fodlan.
If that's what you believe, it's only because that's what you've been led to believe. There's a big, wide world outside of Fodlan, and it's overflowing with different places.
There's literally an ocean in Elmyra.
Interacting with outsiders is odd, but isn't avoiding contact with the outside world far more unnatural?
Japan in the 1600s be like, no.
I mean, I feel like
change the
most
subject,
places have
Claude.
that
To the people
period
of
of
the Alliance, the
isolation.
Elmyrans are...
It's true that there's a history of hostility, but why should that mean we're doomed to remain hostile forever? The Elmyrans
is
aren't
true.
monsters. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? If you just give them a chance, you'll see that they're people. Right, Teach? What did you think?
He showed up.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
I'll tell him you said that. And I'm sure that if all of you got to know him, all of your preconceived notions would change too. I know you guys. You aren't the type of people to reject someone without trying to get to know them.
Honestly speaking, of all the houses
how did
to
those Elmyrans
have a
even
complaint
get past
about
Fodlan's
Elmyra, I
throat?
feel
I
like
doubt my brother would
the
just let
Golden
them
Deer
pass
should have the
without
least
saying
reason to
anything.
complain
Yeah,
aside
about
from
that.
being attacked
I
by the
actually made
Elmyrans
sure
a
your
bunch.
brother met Nadine.
Like, they're the most diverse group of
Lord
people
Holst
by
met with
far.
an Elmyran general?
Oh, so that's why you were so interested in my brother.
Ah.
But wait, they're supposed to be bitter enemies. They've fought each other several times
I mean,
before.
that doesn't stop bitter enemies.
The enemy of the enemy is my friend.
The enemy of my enemy is my ally. I tried
I
to
know,
make them my
it was
friends,
a big
but they
gamble.
refused.
But rather than having me try to convince them myself,
Well, no,
I knew it'd be
see,
easier
they
to just
didn't
have
try
them
the
They were
the
taken aback at
shonen
first,
style
but
of
sure
making
enough,
friends.
They hit it off. They were even drinking
They-
my
Violence.
newfound brotherhood.
Yes,
before parties.
Wholesome,
It
Nadal,
makes sense.
Nardell
If you take the
did
greatest
do the
heroes away from the
shonen way of making
battlefield,
friends,
of
so they
course
are now
they'll get along.
friends.
Fighting one minute and drinking together the next? Men are so weird.
Hey! Daniel, you suck.
Boy, I'm including myself in that statement.
Ultimately, someone's bloodline has nothing to do with the friendships they forge. Relations between the
Agreed.
Alliance and Elmyra is a matter we'll tackle in the future. Still, I want to take this opportunity to make one thing clear to all of you. After we defeat the Empire, I intend to tear down the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside.
Alright, he is now Reagan.
I want to let people and goods come and go freely, and in doing so, eradicate prejudices about the outside world.
Would it even be possible to achieve such a thing? It directly contradicts the Seros tenets.
Does it?
Does it look like I
I'm
give
not
a
so
fuck?
sure. In any case, I'm prepared for the inevitable protests and criticism. New ways of doing things are always met with resistance. During our time at the Officers Academy, all of you overcame the barriers of birthplace, status, and ideology. Having gone through so much with all of you, I have no doubt that, in time, you'll understand.
In time, we
There
shall
were
understand.
a lot of different people there. People we wouldn't have met through the normal course of our lives.
Dusker once opposed the kingdom, but there was someone from Dusker there. Brigid once invaded the Empire, but the Brigid princess was there. We ate at the same table as those people. Sure, sometimes we didn't get along, but other times we helped each other
Yes,
out.
we
Can we
helped.
really draw a definitive line in the sand and say
We
one
have
group
done
of
a
people
thing.
is all good
That thing is
and
called
another all
helping.
bad? If I can realize my dream, Fodlan will be reborn.
Hmm?
The old age will end,
No, I'm just
and
thinking.
we'll welcome a new dawn.
Hmm.
But if...
Save your objections for another day, Gloucester boy. That said, there are more pressing matters to discuss. Our next step is to invade the Imperial capital, right?
That's right. I'm sure Edelgard is eagerly awaiting our arrival.
Alright, so Daniel, can you give me a link to that clip so I can turn it into a GIF so I can stop using the Warzone GIF?
Reinforcements
Which
from the
one?
Alliance
That one?
lords should arrive
The one of
soon.
just the nuke
Let's make
in
sure
this
we're ready to
game.
greet them.
The point-
I
give me
sent
the-
you it in Stream VC. It's
What?
1-to-1.
Oh, there it is. Chat, I'm gonna show that in a sec. And just see the thumbnail. Oh my god. This is stupid. Oh my god. What a Daniel. Alright, chat, I'm showing
Like
the
I
clip.
was saying, I've been waiting a very long time for
Part
us to
two,
get to this
Verdant
point so I
Moon.
could show this.
Garland Moon. The chaos of war.
Here we go.
Claude's plan to call in all Myron forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius.
Well, we caught what's
Before
left
they
of
can
it.
celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and
Yay,
destroy
light
the
javelin. Woo.
fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
Oh boy. Yay, loading screens.
Yay.
Oop, something.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble. I know, but I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again. I understand. You need to see Rhea again so you can figure out who you really are. But we're going up against Edelgard here.
Sure, well, it's
be
called
so
throwing
simple.
lies at the problem.
That's true.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garreg Mach. It's where we started.
Boy.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital. and
Yay,
defeat the
time to
Emperor.
march and kill
really
the
gets you
Emperor.
thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume. Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind and the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And
What
who
is everybody
which?
talking about?
I don't know.
I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The
Bird,
Professor
baby,
is a
bird.
great tree
It's
that
apple
kindly
pie.
embraces us and watches over us as we perch.
Oh yeah, so I was at the fair yesterday with the family. Dude, there was a dash cam that was $400.
As we soar across the open
Yeah, like it's a touch screen, has a front and back camera, it's connected to the internet, you can launch Google Maps on it. I'm like, do you have just
Buy a phone.
I know,
Why
right?
do you need to launch Google
If they're like, you
Maps
can
on a
use Google
camera?
Maps, you can turn on Spotify.
Still, we
It's like, do you have just a camera? I'm like, okay, it's got a lot of stuff, right? How much is it? They're like, $400. I'm like, all right, well, hey, thanks for showing me that. I hope y'all have a good day. And I left.
I think that's beautiful,
Guys,
Marianne.
do you
I
sell
can really
phones?
picture it.
Because this sounds like a good feature list.
Yeah, just get an iPhone SE and put it on Mint Mobile and you're
Picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we fought with as well.
Or just get an old iPod Touch and just use that.
I like that. Maybe our descendants will look
Seriously,
at it a long
what is
time
everybody
from now.
talking about? Why are we having this long conversation?
They're just like, all right, we're close to the end. Let's reflect on everything that's happened so far.
They're just talking while they wait
We may be
for us to
witnessing one
finish
of the
talking
greatest
about our
events in
stuff.
Goldland's history. It's
I
a lot
see.
of pressure, but the sense of
Except
duty
that they
I feel
don't
is
realize that
What
we're
does
waiting
that
for them
be
to
here
finish
with all
their
of you?
conversation.
I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
Cutscenes. Alright, saving real quick. Alright, chat, I'm showing you the video Daniel sent me, so I'm gonna play it real quick. It's just Lysithea falling from the sky. I feel like the music's gonna strike me.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm muting that. I have to mute that part. That's so stupid.
Bonk.
That's so good. That's so dumb, Chad. Yeah, Daniel, I need to make a GIF of that, so I stopped having to use this GIF.
Well, you're welcome, Matt.
I'm still gonna use this GIF a lot, though.
Probably.
I mean, it's a good GIF, man. It's a literal nuke.
But Lysithea's face is nuke.
Lysithea's face is so good.
It's
Alright, Daniel, I need to now...
clear.
So, Daniel, now I need to, what I need to do is I need to track Lysithea's face to this thing in, like, Premiere, and then, like, attach it to the nuke, and then just have the mushroom pod just be Lysithea.
Just be
Like, slowly fading. Just Lysithea slowly fading in.
No. What it should be is the Dark Spikes explosion from when he... when
Oh,
he
yeah!
when he attacks Death Knight.
Yeah, and then as the scene is ending, I just make her face fade out.
Exactly.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to do that. I gotta track that. That's gonna take some time. But, Chad, I'm gonna do that at some point, because that's great.
Anyway, I think that's a good place to end it for now.
Let's do some more conversations and wrap it up.
Sure. But next week, we march on Denbar and start murdering...
Let's go!
Actually, hold on. Let me check how many chapters.
How many chapters are there?
So this was chapter 18. We're on chapter 19.
I feel like there's probably 20.
Impressive.
Hold
I'm glad
on,
you
hold
enjoyed
on.
it. What's this sticking out between the pages? Is this an illustration?
No, nothing like that. I must have
Okay,
stuck
so
it
this
in
is
there.
19.
Are you certain this was
20.
accidental? It quite fits the descriptions in this chapter. Ah, I see. You included an illustration where you thought the visual would be helpful.
No, not at all. I was just fooling around. I have an overactive imagination, and I forgot to take it out before I gave you the book back.
It really is a lovely drawing, you know.
Oh.
Now that I've seen it, the book
Oh.
will feel
So
incomplete
make sure
without
you
it.
get her
But who's
consent
this man
before
next to Saint
actually
Indec?
including
I can't
the
help but
illustration.
notice he bears a resemblance to me.
Oh, that's Saint Keyhole. The book describes him
Okay,
as one of Saint Indec's
so
closest
we
friends. I
have
got the feeling he was a very serious man.
1,
Also very
2,
kind.
3,
You know,
4 chapters
like
left.
you.
How many chapters? 4?
Yes, before we're done
Oh.
with Golden Deer.
I am consumed
Okay.
by an abrupt urge to shave Seteth's beard off.
Why?
So that probably explains
Why did you, Greg? Do you need to go to bed?
No, this is just like, we're reaching the end. I need to leave my mark somehow.
I have to say,
What?
I never would have
It is a pretty
expected to be
crappy
a reference model for Saint Keyhole. What a curious end.
Okay, so real talk, we could actually finish the entire
No, what I meant to say is that
this
I am
section of the
both
game
flattered and a little
by the end of
embarrassed
the
to be
month.
portrayed in this way. Perhaps it is because in my study of him, I feel
So
like
yeah,
I've
we
also
might
become
be
a
adding
friend to
something
Saint
new
Indec.
soon. Maybe a short playthrough of something while we wait for Armored Core.
Yes.
It will come
Records show
out
that Saint Indec and Saint Keyhole
within
worked together to
3
achieve
weeks
great
after
things.
we stop.
If possible,
Or
Play
4.
Skyrim
I
Free
would like it if the
Houses.
two of us could similarly.
There's probably a mod for that.
What?
Just like, what's the most dumb weapon in Fusro Da? Just replace that with just Lysithea screaming something.
No,
Can you, Daniel,
Do we not?
Daniel, can you Google if there's 3 Houses mods for Skyrim, please?
One might also say that just as I am this book's author, you are now its illustrator.
Because I feel like there is.
So why don't you do some more illustrations? And color them as well. We'll add them to the book.
Well, there are...
Well, there are Fire Emblem weapons in Skyrim.
That makes sense.
I don't think there's Fire Emblem stuff beyond that, though.
Ooh.
There's
How did you know Dorothea
Fire
was an orphan?
Emblem skills as well.
Huh.
What? Hold on,
She
I don't
buttered
see
up
that
some
one.
noble when he enrolled her in the academy.
She's higher ranking than us lot.
Let's see how much of a thing this actually is.
Wait, what
Jesus
is this?
This
I
is
suggest
pretty
ignoring
minimal.
them.
Lynn, don't
Wait, hold on,
stare
what
at me
is
like that.
this?
You seem less
Although
scared
this
than
seems to
surprised, but that's
be
quibbling, I
this seems to
suppose.
be trying
As
to
for
give
those
you
two
the full
gossips,
Fire Emblem crit
unimportant.
experience.
I suggest forgetting all about them
Nice.
and their petty.
I'm seeing Final Fantasy 15 Violet.
What?
Join me for a meal.
I think it's a
I've been the target
character
of a lot of
sprite
gossip, and eating
change for
generally makes me
somebody.
feel better.
There's a Pyrrha, or
Pretend
there's
we're the
Mithra in the
same.
background too.
I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be
Linhard,
alone
stop
right
being
now.
a dick.
That's fine.
I don't even know what you're doing, but you're being a dick to
It's
somebody.
not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
This is a B
Look,
conversation?
Now you made him feel bad. He stopped talking.
How is that a B level
Apologize.
conversation? That was 5 seconds.
He
What
tried.
the
They tried, and then Dorothea got sad.
They tried, but one of them was Linhard.
Exactly.
I have 161,000 gold. Let's go. Alright, chat. Kicking ass at this game. It is
Got
good.
gold as ammunition.
Just give it to Lysithea.
We're just doing the gold shooter gun or the money shooter from.
No, we're gonna melt the. No, we're gonna melt the gold down and make the golden gun from Goldeneye. Just give that to Lysithea, because it's a one shot if you hit.
That's legit.
Because it's a one shot if you hit. Otherwise, you lose the weapon. I think. I don't think it kills you, but I think you do lose the weapon if you miss. I do not remember because I've never played Gold. I've only seen.
Well, you know, we could change
games.
that.
All right, I'll download the mouse and keyboard mod for it because that game does not control very well. There's a reason that the N64 was not the particularly best idea for that game. Because they were like, yeah, use the thumbstick in the middle and hold the right side. Like, you know, it's been over 3 hours, chat.
3 hours, and Matt is sleepy.
Yeah, I'm a little tired, chat. I want some more, but I would like to start using some interesting. So I think we're gonna leave this here for now for 3 houses. Tomorrow night we shall be doing mine.
Greg will not be around, but man.
Greg shall not be tomorrow. Yes. So Daniel, we will discuss off stream if we want to do something in the day or not. But chat, I do not have work Monday and I do not have work Tuesday. So on Monday we will probably have a stream in the afternoon. If Daniel does not have work, we will discuss it off stream.
I have some work, but I should be around in the afternoon. So man.
Then that works. Yes. So chat, there will probably be a stream on Monday for once because I do not have work. And then after that, on Tuesday, we will have, I believe, more Star Rail. If that is what my
we might
schedule is
have
to be.
Star Rail, or we might have something else. We'll discuss.
Yes, we will be figuring it out, Chad. Yes, according to my schedule, which I literally put on my phone. Yeah, we're gonna have some Star Rail on Tuesday night. But Monday, who knows? Might do something different. Maybe I'll get him to download Warzone for 10 minutes. Just waste 100 gigabytes on his hard drive and then immediately uninstall it later. But who knows? We'll discuss it off stream. But anyone got any final words to say? Greg, you got anything to say to chat for a bit? I said Greg. Daniel?
Subscribe.
All right. Well, thank you, stream. Thank you for coming on to the stream. Thank you all for watching here. Thank you to
Wait, hold on,
both David and Global.
I have something.
Oh, what do you got?
Okay. What do you call?
No, I'm gonna stop that, chat. I'm gonna stop that prematurely. Thank you, Stream Deck, for stepping up. All right, chat. We'll see you tomorrow for some Minecraft and possibly something else. See you later. Bye.